I have written right to my left, if he doesn't get his finances fixed immediately, there's no wedding.
It's not even just the debt that's making me want to call it off. I'm also the only one paying for it.
Bro,
We
she
now have a
literally
baby.
told us in private without you that she's thinking of moving out.
I'm exhausted every day. Is that what we're going to do when we go back home? Do you want me to pack up and go?
They have
Because if that's what I need to do, I will. Hey, this is Kimberly. I'm 26.
I am Hudson. I'm 25. We're in South Bend, Indiana.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming down, guys. An hour from my hometown of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Nice to bring you all down to Austin, Texas. Kimberly, what do you do for a living?
I am a medical assistant.
Sure. What do you make?
I am making $18.36 an hour. I think I take home monthly about 21.
Little fun fact for everyone, Indiana, not expensive. So that's actually potentially okay. Say your take home one more time for me.
Roughly 21.
A month?
A month, yeah. I get paid
Okay.
every 2 weeks.
Hudson, what do you do?
I work at a steel factory.
Sure, there's Northern Indiana for you. If you've ever heard of Gary, Indiana, that stinky, shitty place on the lake, that's
yeah.
where they make shit.
It's horrible.
Okay. I mean, you kind of look like it.
I fit in. I fit into the
You
group.
really do. What the fuck is that hairstyle?
It's, you don't even want
Can you lift it up? That's not what I was talking about.
this.
Okay.
It's bad.
You know, it looks like it's receding more with your
Well, if
weird
I got,
thing
this
down the
is
middle.
supposed to be here, but
Okay.
it's bad.
Did everyone in the steel plant encourage you?
The hard hat, you don't see it, so it works out.
What do you make, Steel?
I'm at 21.25.
Sure. What's your take home?
Take home, it's about 2,200.
It only brings an extra 100?
No, that is not. You're making more. You're close to 7.
Why does she know and you don't?
Yeah, I know it's like 700 a week. Take home,
So times 4,
which is
28.
28.
And that's why he hits metal for a living. Okay. Well, okay. Now you combine that and you live in South Bend, that ain't half bad. But here's the thing. I have written right to my left, if he doesn't get his finances fixed immediately, there's no wedding. Which I assume is coming from you, if you're saying him.
Absolutely.
So what is going on? I wouldn't get married to someone who's shitty with finances either, but what is going on?
So when we got together, he had the debt. It wasn't nearly as bad, anything like that, but I was aware he had some.
When was that?
Some. 2023.
Okay. Only barely just 3 years ago, potentially, we were in a situation where you were coming in with debt, but not this bad. And this is bad. It's a lot of paperwork. Go on.
And for a while, we were paying our debt every month. He was doing his, I was doing mine. We were kind of just doing our thing. And then we had some things happen that made it where I no longer had a job. And
Some things happen. Did you do meth? Did you get laid off?
my son got cancer. Yep.
Rip?
No.
Okay.
No. All is
Well,
well.
that's good.
In remission. We're good. Yes.
Wonderful.
No rip.
Okay. Starting to look like a cancer patient, so it passed to you.
Yep.
Wow. So anyway, so I
Time
quit.
to shave.
It's time.
I quit my job so I could take him to the hospital. I could be there for him. He kind of took over the financial responsibility for me and my son a month into meeting each other.
Oh, why? Well, did you request this or did he just naturally do
He
this?
just naturally stepped up and did.
How did you feel about that?
It was interesting because my son's dad is not that kind of guy. So having someone step up that barely knew us was just crazy. It was good. It was a good feeling, but it's intimidating as well because I'm like, we don't know each other,
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily allow it. I know there's a lot happening, but okay, but that already happened.
Yep.
So
then he took over. For about a year, I didn't have a job. We were going through that. Once he was done with everything with his cancer, I went back to work right away.
yeah, this is a lot of backstory for if you do not get your finances fixed,
so-
I'm not marrying you in like a what? Well, it was like a week or something I saw.
No, yeah. So anyway, then all of a sudden
I'm giving him 1 week to fix his finances so there's no wedding, is what was said in the pre-interview.
Yeah.
So what the I'm sorry, cancer.
No, yeah.
Cancer's not good.
So basically I was
but
tired of
what's happening now?
He's just not doing it. Like he racked up all that debt from taking care of us and then just gave up. Like, I don't know. He just stopped paying his stuff and it's racked up. And
Why are you giving up?
I'm covering all the other expenses right now.
What other expenses? You're giving up like Notre Dame did with the college football bowls.
Paying for all or us
just
going
like your team.
out, eating all the time, and then every time we go out to the mall, University Park, buying stuff all the time. And then every time we go out and
giving
about.
up on paying your debt? Okay, she's giving you a week or the marriage is off.
yeah, I don't.
Well, so you're going to keep going to the ball like a teenage girl?
The wedding ain't off. She's lying.
No, I'm not gonna marry somebody and commit my life to somebody who's can't even pay their $100 a month thing. And then we get married and we have all this debt from the wedding and we move into a house and you don't pay that. Like we have 2 children.
Yeah, but
You can't just forget about all this stuff because like that doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself and my children in a situation.
how's your finances?
Not nearly
Not as good?
bad as yours.
Yeah, she always does this. She goes in the rabbit hole about how I'm bad, but she's over here buying stuff left and right.
Are you
No, I don't think. I wouldn't say I'm.
He's than you are, but if you're the one giving the ultimatum, but he's saying you're kind of the same.
Okay, look at your debt number and look at my debt number. Mine is very easily fixable. I just have to commit to it. Yours is
Okay.
like,
Then why didn't you fix it? Wouldn't that be exactly what you would do if it was so easy to fix? You're the one putting the ultimatum, meaning he's the one that is completely f***ing up.
and
Or
okay.
if you're also doing bad, is there an ultimatum to give necessarily? Maybe that's why he thinks you're bluffing. Are you bluffing?
I'm also, so it's not even just the debt that's making me want to call it off. I'm also the only one paying for it. He hasn't put a single penny towards our wedding.
Okay, well, you're making
So I'm
more.
not-
To the wedding.
Yeah, like not a penny. So
Well-
it's like I'm paying for it all, and you
Well,
also
listen,
have all
if our
stuff like.
finances were basically combined at one point during cancer, sad, cry, why is it so independent now where he's choosing where to put his money, you're choosing where to put your money? It seems like we went immediate combined, then separate. Now we want to get combined again with marriage.
So I pay my bills. I've paid my credit cards. As soon as I got back to work, I started getting back.
When did you get back to work? Obsessed with going back in time.
Morning of 2024.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
the
Well, there we go. 2
beginning of
years ago.
2024,
So
Yeah.
I'm talking about today. I don't give a fuck about.
So I pay my bills every month. I've paid my car payment. I pay my insurance. I pay
You're
all
talking
my
when you
credit.
say bills, you're talking minimum payments, not actually wiping balances.
I have tried to pay extra when I can, like a double,
Whereas
like not a single payment.
you're just not making a payment.
Yeah, no, there's no payments being made.
stop
We're
paying
just
them all.
ignoring them. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to marry that either. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, if you guys do you own a house?
No.
Are you gonna own a house? We have a child. 1.
2.
Ages.
Not in this market.
We have the 5-year-old son and we have a 9-month-old daughter.
Oh my goodness, you're not paying your payments? South
None.
Bend, you can afford a house in South Bend.
Not with my credit. Now.
Because of you not paying your
Exactly.
debt.
No.
That's
with
what
my credit
I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah.
What about your kids? Would you not care about them? I think
We're
you
fine.
should.
I think we're fine.
We're fine. Your credit's not fine. You can't get a house. What do you mean we're fine? Where's the fine? You want to get a house with the kids?
I would love to
Then
get a
fuck you.
Yeah.
Also, why are you having a kid with someone you're not married to? What I'm guessing is the second time.
No, my son is from a previous relationship. So
Yeah,
that's
marriage.
Yeah, marriage.
No.
That's what I just said. Why are you having another kid with someone you're not married to again? Why do we keep making this mistake? What happened last time?
Okay. Last time was not the same as this
And
time.
what happened last time?
Last time met a guy when I was 19 at work and got pregnant. This one was a committed long-term
But
relationship.
what
had a
happened last
baby.
time? Why did it not work?
Because he was abusive.
Okay.
This one is not.
Wow, you
So,
love having sad things in your past.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you hit her so we can get something sad in the
We
present?
should.
Okay.
She's lucky.
Bad joke.
With the wedding stuff, I am paying it back to her.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to pay it back to me, but when is that going to happen? You're not paying your debt. How can I trust that you're going to pay your debt to me?
Was he abusive, or you're just trying to cover her up? That is oh no, your ex before. Okay, you collect them. Wow, your ex before that was his minors.
Yes. I have a track record.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
minor, abusive, and now it is someone who's borderline. I don't want to say financially abusive, but you are completely taking down the relationship, and you're not going to be able to do the things that married couples want to do with houses and cars and other things like that for the sake of their children, because you are deciding unilaterally to completely the finances.
Yeah,
All the weight's going to be on her shoulders. You don't give a Want to get in a relationship? You want to head down this path again? No, he's not diddling a kid. Thank goodness. Appreciate it. No, he's not beating you. I don't see any marks. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But do you want to go down a path of another guy that is, well, I mean, I guess that's why you put on the ultimatum.
Exactly.
I would too. I mean, it is a learning lesson at this point. Obviously different things, but it will hold back and for life and your kids' lives as well. If this dude doesn't give a shit and he consults no one in the things that he does with his own finances because he only thinks about him and himself.
No, I'm paying everything back, and I already told her that.
What do you mean? You haven't made a
Paying what
payment? I
back?
heard you haven't made a single payment. Where's the paying it back? I don't hear paying it back.
For the wedding, paying her back.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
but
more than a
but
wedding
the
in
wedding
life.
is here. We're talking about the debt that is here and back that you still need to make up for. Like I don't see you paying me back. Let's just throw out a number, $2,000 that I put into the wedding. I don't see you paying me that back when you couldn't even pay back your $600 credit card or your like. How do
I didn't care about the credit card.
Okay, but now your credit is, and when I marry you, that's going to bring my credit down. It's going to make everything go to shit for me too.
Your credit's already shit because you don't pay your stuff anyways.
I do pay mine every single month. Yes, it's the minimum payment, but at least
payments.
I'm paying it.
Is it getting anywhere?
My balance is going down. Yours seems to be going up in fees, and now, oh, I'm sorry,
Still the same.
attorney's office has now gotten a hold of you.
Oh, for the collections?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have my own shit, but like,
How can you possibly defend yourself and even try to put her in a position that's comparable to yours?
It's the same thing, in my opinion.
How? How, in your opinion, is it the same thing, guy?
Yeah. How is not one of my things being in collections, not one of mine reaching out to me letter after letter after letter and call after call?
Because you continuously use the card. You just keep racking it up.
No, I don't. I do not use my credit cards. I haven't touched them. They've been
Every time we
sitting.
hit Target, that thing gets used every time.
I use my money that I make from my job when we go do that stuff. My credit cards I stopped using because
So why are you still having to pay on them? If
because
it's
I
so
still
little.
owe balances on them.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, she might be doing bad behavior still. Doesn't mean she's equally as bad as, like, she's like smoking a lot of weed daily, right? Maybe not the best for her brain and lungs, but you're like injecting. It's like, it's not comparable. Yeah. Probably instead of getting her bullshit, she should be paying down her cards more. I will yell at her for that. But you trying to equate you just not paying anything on your debts? Buddy, I know for a fact here that you're like, okay, no, I'll help pay back for the wedding. I'll help pay back for the wedding. But only after I get my dream car.
Which is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, go
and
ahead
you're trying to say you're comparable?
Not in that way, no. I do
Not
need
in
to
that
figure
way.
out-
I would say that's a part of the entire way.
Yeah, I don't understand how you're doing this whole dream car thing when you owe me money, you owe credit card money, and now you're wanting to get out a loan and add a 10 more debt. I mean, you're not talking about going and getting a small loan and buying a car off a friend. Like, you're wanting to go to a dealership and get a $20,000, $30,000 car. How are you doing that when you're being potentially sued by a credit card
Yeah,
company?
wait, how are you borrowing that money? And also, whose dream car is a $20,000, $30,000 car? And also, how are you borrowing that money with your subprime credit? Oh, bringing a 30% interest rate into this household?
Yeah,
That would be how I am, how I do
And
it.
you think that's a good idea with two
That's
children?
how yours is too. Drive time?
Yeah,
Same
and
thing.
my car, I'm paying. I am able to afford and pay for my stuff.
We'll see about that.
No, I would get a higher interest rate, but with my hourly, I can afford it.
And what is your dream car?
Well, I wouldn't say dream car, but look, I want to get a Mustang.
With our two children.
People.
There's seats in the back. They'll live.
Why a Mustang?
Yeah, you're wanting a two-door car with two car seats in the
I
back.
don't even care about that. Just why a Mustang?
They're nice.
They're nice. Okay. Yeah, having no debt-free is really nice too.
We'll get there.
We'll get there when it's been 3 years. And it's, for some reason, your number's going up. Mine are going down.
So if I
What
don't,
am I missing here?
if I'm understanding this correctly, you're giving him a week from the filming of the show to show that he's changing his behavior.
And I'm not saying like you don't have. I'm not even giving him a dollar amount. Just show some initiative that you're going to pay it off. Like something. Call the place, have a payment plan. Some kind of effort towards getting rid of it. I'm not going to be putting in the work for my stuff and then you just continue willy-nilly and then you get a wedding and then you benefit from whatever work I do put in. Like, how is that fair to me in any way?
My car died. I need a car.
Okay, I get it.
What did you say?
My car died. I need a car. I'm borrowing my mom's car now.
Sure. Is that okay?
Not really.
Is she allowing it?
For
As of now.
Does she say she doesn't want that anymore?
Recently.
She said
Okay,
that?
then get a
She bitches
$10,000
and
car.
moans.
Instead of a Mustang EcoBoost bullshit, dumbass.
It's good on gas mileage. And it's nice.
Do you see the priority difference here?
I do. And why the would you even stay with him? I don't understand. If this is his entire mentality, where does the rest of the marriage go? Where does the future of our relationship go? What does it look like? I have no idea. You gonna be like this throughout forever? With more kids, maybe?
Well, and that's the other thing is like we've even had that conversation. Like he wants more kids. And I'm like, how do you
Really?
want more children when we
Farther down the line.
okay, but well, that's not anyway. But I don't understand like where in your brain, let's add on another kid that costs God knows how much a kid costs every single day. Look how much we spend on our daughter to
spend
make
a
sure
lot of
she's
money.
got things. And you want to add another one.
Not anytime soon. I already told you that.
Yeah, but it's just the point that that's even a thought in your head. That's something you want. You want a new car. You want this. You want to
We have
have
plenty.
that, like,
We have time.
Where are you getting your financial information from?
I look it up online.
no, go ahead. TikTok.
Not all TikTok.
TikTok?
YouTube.
I don't even have the-
Google, everything.
Yeah, he's got some guys that his friends have told him about that are on TikTok that are really good at all this stuff. So he'll listen to them.
Good at what stuff?
Just finances. They tell you what to do.
Finances? What finances? Car?
They tell
guy?
you. They tell you on how to
Go ahead.
work with your finances better.
Work with your finances. What do you mean?
I mean,
Can you talk?
it's like how you can.
What fumes are this plant?
I guess a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Say things.
It's
To help you pay off your debt? Is it to make stuff? To use stocks? Like what are you?
What
it's
are
to
they
pay off,
teaching
it's
you?
just to pay off the debt. But I did start getting a payment plan, but then I never even paid
So
it.
the
And then you
TikTok
called them and
suggests
canceled
get your EcoBoost Mustang. That's what they suggest on TikTok.
Well, no.
Then what the are you talking about?
Well, I lost my car, and then my mom's bitching
Okay,
at
but
me.
she offered up her car, I'm being told. So
Yeah,
but you
Your
said
car.
no.
Yes, I told you. Why don't you take over my car since you drive it for work and I'm the primary transportation all the time anyway? I'll get a bigger car like an SUV
How are you going to get a car?
with my money. With
What money?
what do you mean with what money?
You don't have any money for a car.
Do you again? Okay, I obviously do have money for a car if I'm able to pay. All my bills are being paid every month. And I've even started saving, like I've got automatic savings come out of my account so I can have money on the side for emergencies. I have a savings account for our children. So if they need anything, I have my own money set aside for them.
It's not
And you
nearly enough
have-
for a new car, especially with credit.
That's why you work towards it. Unlike you, who's just been working towards it going down. Do you
But
see
that's
how this
not,
is?
it's not that part's not about me. It's about you getting a new car.
Oh,
I can get a new car if I need to. I have the.
what do you know about her finances?
I know
What do
that
you know about his?
I don't know anything about his. He doesn't tell me anything.
And we're
He'll go into
thinking
the-
of getting married.
Oh no, that's a conversation we've had multiple times that I'm very open about mine because I am in a relationship with you and we have a child together so I'm very open about my money, where I'm at, if I can or can't afford something. Him on the other hand, just
Is that
negative.
true, Hudson?
it's true.
And you'll just willy-nilly.
Why?
You'll willy-nilly go negative. You'll just be like, oh, I have a
Negative.
$200 overdraft protection, so I'll just
Kids.
go $200 in the negative. Oh, I get paid next week, it's fine.
If she's
But
being open,
true.
why are you not sharing shit, dude?
Because whenever we go out and do anything outside of when I'm at work, I'm paying for everything.
So That's why you won't share your information
Yeah,
about
so
your finances?
Well, it's
When
not
you wanna-
sharing. It's I just don't talk to her about my finances ever.
So-
Do you
If she
ask?
if she
Yes.
asks, I will say exactly what's happening.
but I
she
should-
never
What do you mean
asks.
happening? What are we talking about? What does that look like? Tell me. You ask, then what?
I'll simply just ask, like, what are we looking at with money? Like, here I am, and I don't get paid for 2 more weeks, whatever the case may be. Can we afford to go do X, Y, or Z? Yeah, it's fine.
And I'll say yes or no.
And
That's-
most-
And I
9 times out of 10,
respond
you tell
every
me
time.
yes. And if you tell me yes, as the man of our house, I trust that that's a fact. Like, we're good. But then
Okay.
next thing I know,
what
I
does
see
him
her.
having a dick mean he knows numbers?
Well, I mean, he's still like, I don't know. I just believe that the man of the relationship should be able to.
Lots of trad
handle
couples on this show. It's kind of crazy.
to
Very
a point.
interesting.
To a point.
Well, that
not-
language.
I'm not going to say like I'm completely traditional because at the end of the day, I
Then why
also
put
make my own
traditional
money.
values on him, well, not on yourself?
There are certain things, certain parts of our life that I definitely think is you, and certain things
But
are
only
me.
him. It's like, here's
Money?
traditional expectations on him and no traditional
absolutely-
expectations on me?
I have money expectations for him, and I have motherly expectations for me. I'm
Oh,
the primary
so there's
parent.
there's some
I
trad.
take care of my children.
Okay.
He should be able to be like, we can't afford this. We're not doing that.
So I'm confused. If you're not getting the insights you demand, why are you giving him money? I'm being told you're giving him money. Why are you giving him money if you're not even getting the insights into the finances that you demand from the man who should be? First of all, is that even him being the financial,
No.
man?
That's
if
the
you're giving him money,
problem. No.
so you're a child.
Yes.
What money are you giving me?
Whenever you need money, when you can't afford to get food at lunch, when you're at work and you're like, can you send me money for Chipotle, or can you send me money to go get some Taco Bell, or whatever the case may
That's not
be?
even true at all. When is this?
Is it in the statements?
Okay, here's the reality of the situation. You won't go give her the information she wants.
I do if
You
she gives
bounce.
it. If she asks for it. If she asks for
She
what?
just asked if we can afford this.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
say
say
yes or
how
no.
much money's in your account. I just say, can we do
Why?
this?
Why don't you try to get insights into that? Why don't we try to know what combined would look like?
I think because subconsciously I know that he's going to either say yes and he's lying.
Well, no. How about you just actually get the documents? Import everything
feel
into
like
a
I
budgeting
shouldn't have
app
to-
like Dollarwise. But isn't that what we do when we make a household budget?
But we've also tried budgeting 100 million times. And
well, how'd
the
you do
work-
it without getting combined finances?
Well, we
Not actually combined accounts, but
Yeah.
bring in both document sets
We
together.
have done that. I mean, we've sat down and we've
And?
gone through the bills we pay, and we've come up with a good budget. Like,
And?
genuinely, I want to do it, and he doesn't.
The fuck is wrong
I
with
do.
you?
I do it. What do you mean?
When do you do it?
The only thing that harms the whole budget is honestly food. Food is the only thing that
Okay,
harms the
what
whole
about
budget.
when I say, let's go to the grocery store and get 2
and then you
weeks
buy
of food?
2 weeks of food and we don't use it and it gets wasted.
do use it, and I will cook dinner and things like that. But then you're like, oh,
Maybe
2
I don't
she
want
would
that.
do better cooking dinner if you actually helped with the kids around the house. I hear you literally just get home and just play video games, don't even acknowledge them.
Or you take your little nap. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, after the nap, we do whatever we need to do during the day.
It's
You
the
play
point of-
video games.
Yeah, what about
If I have time.
Why don't
She's
I
saying
get-
you just play video games all day instead of taking care of the kids.
and I
That's
It's
also,
hard for her to
nighttime.
kick.
Well, and I don't understand how I get home from work at 5 p.m. and I immediately am into mom mode. I'm making dinner, I'm giving baths, I'm doing all that, and you're playing your game, or you're on your phone, or I'm literally vacuuming around you and you're just watching me on your phone, and you don't, like, the baby will be crying while I'm trying to do this, and I have to get up and go do it while you sit and play your game. Or the middle of the night, I'll get woke up. I get up at 6 a.m. for work, and she'll be crying,
this
crying,
new
crying.
shift or old
and you'll
shift?
just be sitting there on your computer. I'll wake up and I'll look over. You're on your computer playing a game while she's crying, so I have to get up and do it. Like, I don't understand.
This is my
And then
new
I'll say,
shift?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what shift you're on. You always have done that. Even before the baby, when would need something or whatever, like, you'll be like, well, I can't pause the game, so just wait a second.
Yeah, that's what I did now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Before is not like that at all.
Yes, when we worked the exact same shift, it was different. But you've been on this
Different.
shift, this night shift, where for months. So even if it was 2 months, it shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be the default person just because you want to play your game, or you need to go do this, or I want to go test drive some more Mustangs or whatever.
Like Mustangs.
Yeah, I don't understand. How is it all?
Pointless car. I understand getting the groceries to cook, but it is difficult if we're both coming home from work and then you play video games and she has kids running around and screaming and also needs to cook at the same time and you're not helping. You're not
And that's
stepping
usually
up.
when I'll end up being like, let's just go grab something because I'm
Now, when it was on my
exhausted.
first shift, that stuff never happened. I never played the game. I can play it maybe
No, and that's
once
true.
a week.
And I said that that's true. When you got off at 3 and I got off at 5, it was much different.
Correct.
But you now are on the shift. And as far as I know, you're going to be working the shift for the foreseeable future.
Feels like you're not willing to do anything other than get to your goal of the Mustang because I know you're trying to be a streamer. That's what you were focused on. Then you gave up on that. Now you want to get a car instead of actually helping them. And one of the big things of actually helping is getting out of the mom's basement.
Well, and
she wants to
also-
get out of the basement, but you're doing absolutely nothing to get out of there. And you're prioritizing getting a Mustang?
Or you'll
Who gives a shit
default-
about your Mustang? Get out of the basement.
And while we're at your mom's, I feel like you'll default to just having your mom, here, will you watch the baby real quick? Or asking your sister to watch the baby real quick or whatever.
Whenever we run around.
Okay, but what about when we move out? You're going to have to do some shit you don't want to do. You're going to have to take the kids to the grocery store with you.
Correct.
While I'm cooking, like whatever. Like, but you won't do it now. If you won't do it now, how can I trust that you're going to step up in the way that you need to when we move out? If we move out.
When we moved out before, there was no problems.
We didn't have a baby.
So?
Not the same. We had a child who could entertain himself and I could cook while he played in his room.
Bro,
we
she
now have a
literally
baby.
told us in private without you that she's thinking of moving out without you to motivate you to get your shit together.
She's lying.
Am I?
Yes. You always say that.
Yeah, and the only
She
reason...
always says that. Is that not worth something?
Has she moved out?
Yeah, but why do I have to move out for it to smack you in the face? The threat of your family
Because
up
I
and
know how
moving
you
away
are.
from you, it doesn't matter. The threat of me getting up and moving away from you should be enough for you to be like, oh shit, let me reevaluate like what I'm doing and what's going on around me. But instead you're just like, oh, that's what she says all the time. She's not going to do it because she hasn't done it. So should I do it? Because the only thing that's stopping me is the fact that I love you. So I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I have to think about my kids, who I think about first all the time. While it seems like they and I are the last thing that you think about. And it's what you want. Then it's us.
But I do think about them too first.
How? When? She thinks she's a single
Because
mom.
whenever I'm at home, we're always doing things that you want to do nonstop, and it's always costing the highest amount of money.
That's not true. I've told you multiple times we can go.
Tell me about
Go
that.
where?
What? What's happening? What's she doing?
Well, we always have to go somewhere because we can never sit at home and do nothing. So that means every time we leave the house, it's automatically we're going out to eat every time. And that's a nice $70 bill. 60, 70 with us three eating in there. And then on top of that, we're probably going to go somewhere, probably the mall, Target. Got to get new jeans. We got to get makeup. We got to get whatever new we need every time. Because we can't sit at the house.
Well, how are we
it's
going to
so
budget
boring.
moving out?
It's so
Okay,
boring.
so-
We just do that. Every
Okay,
second
so
of our
my
lives.
turn. So whenever we do go out, I have said multiple times, I involve my kids in everything. I'm that parent who I feel almost like a guilt when I don't involve my kids in the things I'm doing. But I've even said, why don't we can go do something for free. We can go for a walk. We can go take the kids to the park, whatever. He doesn't want to do that stuff. So then I'm like, okay,
You don't want to do that stuff?
No,
I do like doing that
No,
stuff.
you
But every
don't.
time we leave the house, it costs money, so I don't want to go anywhere.
you're lying. I've multiple times said, I've even asked, let's go have a picnic at the park with kids. Well, that means bringing food, not paying for food at the fast food place. That's
Have we ever went?
because you don't want to. Every time we do.
I've told you we can do
Every
it.
time we go do stuff that is what I want to do, you literally like look miserable. You look like you are having the worst time of your life.
But
so
I tell you every time we can go do it.
Yes.
Because it costs less.
it's not the same. If I ask to go do something and you look like this the whole time,
I do not look
I don't.
like that.
Yes, you do. You look miserable, or you'll complain, or you'll make comments, or you'll just give off this like annoyed, I could be doing something else. So the only time you don't look like that is when we go do stuff, like go to the movies or go bowling or we go out to eat. When we go do stuff that costs money, you actually look like you're having more of a good time than when we just spend good quality time together. And the reason I don't like staying home is because when we're home, you're either on the game or you're on your phone.
Is that
You're
true,
not-
Hudson? Is all that true?
Partial of it.
Are you not having fun out with the family?
I do have fun with the family. But
Okay.
I do like staying home.
and playing your game or being on your phone or watching
if I can
YouTube.
play the game.
Well, let's think for a second. It is fair to, with kids, we have to take care of the kids. That's not an option. But it is good to get space. It's good to get rest. He's in a much more manual job than you. So his body needs more rest. And some people like to stay at home more than go out. Obviously, with kids, there's less of a compromise we're able to do, but that's not an inherently bad thing for him to do. But if that's all we do, then it is bad. But all we do is go out and spend money is also not good.
Well, and I also disagree about the work a little bit. He's not like the hands-on working at his plant.
That's not. You don't know anything about the job.
Yes, you literally work. The most that you do is walk from building to building. That's the only physical labor you do. And at my job, I'm up walking around the halls.
So you're walking around the same?
Yes, I walk around just as much as you do.
You load semi-trucks?
Do you do that by hand or do you use a forklift for that? Where you sit and control?
You still have to know how to do all that stuff.
Yes, so you have a mentally heavy job.
Have you loaded a truck with a forklift?
I know that you don't use muscle to do that.
Have you used a crane?
You also don't use muscle to do that. You're using machinery, like you're operating a machine.
Correct.
You're not like back-breaking labor every single day. So when you're doing the whole, I'm so exhausted. I'm exhausted every day from
mentally
working
exhausted
and figuring out food for our kids and taking care of our kids and getting our kids to bed and all that. And then you get home at 11 or whatever and you just immediately get on your game. And so when I wake up in the middle of the night...
What am I supposed to do at 11 o'clock at night when everyone's sleeping?
What are you playing?
On my game? Whatever's on there. Right now, Marvel Rivals.
Show me your left hand. Damn it. Give me your phone.
Mine?
Open your phone. Right hand? Damn it. Wait, show me your palms. Oh, no, I mean, he has some marks of a working man. There's some marks of a working man.
And I wear gloves.
Okay. Her state of mind is a slightly unpleasant day.
Wow. It's today?
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry. You're at 1.6 miles a day total.
No, I will say I did move locations. So I'm not walking around as much as I was.
Whoa, all of a sudden the goalpost has been shoved to the other side of the city. The moment I actually look at reality,
my point is like
1.6 miles a day.
How are you so exhausted but that's all you do?
Well, if you load trucks with a crane and you have to move the coils.
So again, a lot of mental.
You have to still have physical in there.
When you walk to the building?
You have to use the chains too. Have you ever picked up a chain? You know how heavy those are? You still have to have that physical in there. Plus, you have to wear a hard hat, arm guards. Mm-hmm. You have to have boots on. You have to wear all that shit.
Dude, 1.4 for the month of January and February.
There's no way.
Yes.
I'm walking around my office all day. There's
Dude, and
no
it calculates with your phone as well.
See, but I don't have my phone on me at the office because I can't.
But if you don't have your watch, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is there was a while there that I didn't have that on.
Bro, I'm a fat who literally just sits down and films all day, and I average 2.6 miles a day for those couple months. And I'm a fat that doesn't do shit.
But I'm not saying I'm physically exhausted
you with
every
your
day.
kid is only moving 1.4. Yes, you did. No, you
mentally
cut back to that.
Yes, I walk around just as much as you do. Yeah. I'm exhausted every day.
Yeah, you literally just sat there and said, I'm exhausted every day.
Yeah, mentally. I'm not physically exhausted. I can give you the honest. I'm not physically like, oh my gosh, my back, my legs.
It's funny how your tune changes while you're here, which almost makes me kind of agree with a potential part that he said. Listen, I do think you're probably maybe a majority part of the problem. I'll be honest. But he said in private with us before that he's just endlessly trying to keep up with the bossy woman in the house, always micromanaging everything in our lives. And that is exhausting. It is mentally exhausting too.
How mentally exhausting do you think it's for you
Ask him. Ask him. He's the one who
have
said
3
it.
children
Ask
and one
him.
of
He's
them-
the one that said it.
Yeah.
It's nonsense. I mean,
Do you think I'm not exhausted micromanaging you all the time?
yeah, but you're micromanaging,
I'm
but I
taking care
can't
of
do
my
anything
child.
how
I'm
I...
taking care of our other child.
Every
And I'm
time-
telling you, hey, could you maybe fold this basket of laundry that's been sitting here for 3 days so
And then
I
I
don't have
fold
to
it
do
and
it
you
for
bitch
fucking
it the
once?
way I did it.
No, I don't.
So why would I fold it?
No, I don't.
Every time I try to do
You
anything,
barely
it's
take
not
your
right.
dog outside.
You don't
I
take
can
him out for
barely
me.
get you to take your dog outside. So yes, I micromanage you all the time, being like, hey, can you do this? Hey, do you mind doing this while I'm doing this?
Then I get home and he's still in the cage.
You have to.
Oh, yeah, I guess you do need that.
Bro, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised though. Hearing this conversation, how you push the goalposts, are we really that surprised? You might be the nagging woman. And that's exhausting.
It's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Trying to look like a victim as well.
So why are you nagging all the time? Just
Because
let me do what I need to do.
If I, quote, let you do what you need to do, you're just going to be on your game. You're just going to be trying out
At 11
cars.
o'clock
and
at night.
on
You're
his
just gonna
phone
be-
constantly?
Yes.
Yes. You spend more time a day on average on your phone than he does, by the way.
At nighttime, for sure.
Doesn't matter.
When the kids are
The
asleep.
weekly
So
average,
you're on your
the
phone
daily
when I'm
average,
sleep-
447, 458. You beat him. Everything you're bitching about, the moment I actually dig in, you have to push the goalpost because you're complaining about something that you equally do. If not,
But I don't
not
get on
doing-
my phone. Okay, so I'll get on my phone when shit is done. When laundry's done.
Bro,
when
you're
the
on
kids are-
Facebook every day.
Yeah, who cares? Everyone's on Facebook every day. Point is,
No,
my-
especially not
my-
your age.
my point is that I don't decide
What?
to turn my brain off and everything until
the time that he uses. Oh, let's go back to week. Okay, you scroll TikTok a lot.
Recently, yes.
Yeah,
I've been looking at cars.
Still.
yeah.
And also, you're on Facebook a lot too. What the is this like an Indiana thing? Are you guys that far behind? Why are you on
What do you guys
Safari?
use?
Oh, wedding planning. That's probably most of my internet use.
Okay, well, because of the conversations going on right now, she specifically has not booked a hotel for your wedding night. Has
No.
not done anything for
I
the
told her
honeymoon.
what we need to do for that
No, but she's not confident enough to do it because of this dynamic.
because
Yeah.
it has to be her way.
How you mean? I don't feel like I should be financially responsible for our entire conjoining of lives. So until I know that you're going to actually grow up and do
But I
the
told you I'm already paying you back for all that.
God knows when.
When
you
I
can't
get
even
my
pay.
car.
You can't even pay back a company who you owe money to. How do I know you're going to pay back someone you're comfortable living with?
Ooh, bro, this actually is not looking good for you. Listen, I think we'll do to work. He's on his phone, which whatever, that's fine. Saturday and Sunday when he spends it with you guys, those are the days that he spends less than even like an hour and a half on his phone. You during the work days, nothing on your phone. On the weekends when you guys are supposed to be spending time together with the kids, those are your maxed out days. For example, Sunday of last week alone was 6 hours.
And as of now, weekends are the only times I see them.
Yes, and you're not on your phone
Which
during
is
the
weird
weekend.
that
No, your entire argument was that anytime you guys are together, he's just on his phone. No, he's not. He's objectively not. I have the metrics right here.
And during the week, I
But
don't
my
see
phone
them.
is the default whenever we go out. I'm the one that looks up places to eat. I'm the one
Girl,
that's looking
that's
at
not
what
true.
stuff.
That
No, I'm
day,
being
That's not
serious.
that
true.
day was 2 hours on Facebook, and the rest was just miscellaneous.
Yeah, when I'm on Facebook, I'm on Marketplace looking at wedding shit all the
No, you're
time.
not.
Yes, I am, and I even send it to you. I've sent you a bunch of stuff.
Even
Or I'll-
still, you just scrolling there on, being a girl with a wedding dream is still just scrolling and having fun.
but we're talking. We're actually conversating. Like we'll sit down.
Conversating?
We'll sit down, and when we're eating, and I'll have Facebook out, Marketplace, or I'll have Safari out. We're talking about wedding stuff.
Now, for what it's worth, I will say this, bro, you were on TikTok 8 hours and 34 minutes last week.
Correct.
That'll destroy your brain.
I've been on looking at
Science behind it
cars.
is rough, man. Yeah. That means you're getting way too close to this damn car. Well, you guys have finances, to be very clear, can't afford this wedding that's coming up, and she's not even booking shit because she doesn't even know if she's gonna end up getting married to you right now. And all you're doing is this car? What about her? What about
and
the priorities of the
let's
relationship?
also add in that my dad, me and my dad are paying for this wedding, and my dad even has said, like, you looking into this car is insane.
He didn't
That's
say it
not
to me.
good. Stepfather not liking you. It's usually where like kind of the close bond typically
It's
goes.
not what I hear from what she says.
What do you mean? I literally told you that
She's saying it right now.
when I told my dad about you looking at a new car and what it was and all that, he literally sat down with me at lunch one day and was like, that's not, why are we doing that? Like
And we went to next weekend and booked a venue.
Because my dad wants to pay for his daughter's wedding. Like at the end of the day, he's going to do what he's supposed to do as the father of the bride. Like he's going to do.
But he knows he can talk to me about that stuff.
Well, clearly he actually doesn't because he's talking to her behind you.
When they go to lunch at work.
Yeah, but he's saying the things that he's not telling you in person. What does that tell you?
He can always talk to me.
You're saying that.
My dad's not going to pick up the phone and call you and be like, you're a idiot. You need to put this car shit behind you and focus on what matters.
Probably should, but.
No, seriously.
If he did, maybe I would.
Call him in the post show.
Oh, if my dad said it to you, you would probably do the right thing. But when your future wife says it to you, it's you, I'm going to do whatever I want. That's basically what you just said. Basically.
Even for the babysitting, only Kimberly is paying for the babysitting. Well, all your money is going for this potential car. You're not even helping out there.
Too. Like keyword potential, not even for
entire tax refund to the wedding, paying for all the babysitting. You, nothing. Car.
Well, it's because I need a large down payment.
You don't need this car. You can get a $10,000 car.
Thank you.
Could.
I don't get why you can't just say it with a nice.
I want a nicer car.
Want. There it is. Want.
Yeah.
Well, she pays for all the babysitting, paying for all the wedding.
I pay for babysitting.
No, you don't.
Not according to her.
Your mom literally told us that we're going to have to start looking into paying a daycare, which we didn't want to do because daycares are f***ing insane and expensive. She said, we're going to have to start doing that because you're not paying her.
Because I also don't agree.
She literally looked at me and said, you're doing great. You're paying me what you owe me. Everything's going well. But he's not. And that's not fair. And I agree.
But also, I don't agree with having to pay her a lot of money like that.
Okay, but it is what it is.
So I'm just not going to pay it.
So where does all your money go? She doesn't know where all your money's going. That's her big question. Tell us, where does all your money go?
When I get paid, I put about $200 in the savings, and then for the car.
Okay, instead of to the family.
But then after that, the rest goes to whatever we do during the weekend.
That's weird because I feel like I've been swiping a lot lately.
On what?
And I've been everything.
On the wedding. You swipe on the wedding.
Wedding, when we do go get food, when we do go get stuff for the kids at the store. Everything. Anytime we go anywhere and a card is needed, here comes mine.
That's not true.
Here I am taking care of it. Yes, we did. We just got into a big fight a couple weeks ago about it because I literally is there going to be a time when I'm not paying for everything?
Yeah, because you pay for all the wedding and you got it all misconstrued it like you always do.
What about all the other times when we go out and we're in person like this and I'm still, here's my card. Hey, are you going to get this? No, you just go ahead. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get those all twisted because you think you're paying for everything because the wedding, I already told you that.
I am paying for everything.
What was the argument?
Because we went out to Target and she paid for everything. No, it wasn't Target. It was Hobby Lobby. She paid for everything that was for the wedding. And then after that, she got in the car and she was all pissy and mad. And I told her, I already told you I'm paying you back. And she says she's buying everything.
No, and I said that was fine for you to pay me back, but I didn't know it was you pay for everything up until the wedding, and then God knows how long before I pay you back. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, I'll pay this or that, no, whatever, and then like in a week or two, you'll give me a little bit. Like I thought it was going to be like a normal, I didn't know it was, you're going to actually pay for the entire wedding, and then I'll pay you back maybe on our 1-year anniversary. Like that's how it feels.
A conclusion to this argument?
No, we just fought, and then it ended. That was it.
Is that how it usually goes?
Yes.
How long did you guys fight?
It was about
like a 20, 30 minute.
It wasn't that long.
Was it heated?
It was, yes.
I'd kill myself.
Yeah, I started crying. Yes, it was heated.
So raising voices.
Probably for the first time ever, yeah. That was your first time ever raising your voice.
I told her.
What'd you do? What was it like?
I didn't like it. It was fucking tense. Like it wasn't.
Well, especially if you've come from an abusive relationship, I'm sure that would be a little scary.
Yeah, and we've gone this long and you've never ever raised your voice at me, and then you raised your voice at me.
Was he
about
yelling?
Our wedding? Not yelling, but louder. I mean, but I wouldn't say yelled.
I told her multiple times before, she's paying for everything with the wedding now.
But you
I'm
didn't
paying her back.
All the way through.
You're saving for this car because that's what you want to do. Why do you get to just tell her, hey, you're paying for the wedding? I will pay you back. Why do you get to dictate that?
She agreed.
Why is it not a conversation? Or you agreed to it?
No, let's rephrase.
In the beginning, she agreed to it. And then now because it's happening, she's freaking out.
Yes, because again, you didn't say you're going to pay for the wedding all the way. I just thought it'd be, like I said, we go to Hobby Lobby, I get some of the flowers and stuff. And then next week you send me like $50 or like, I thought it was going to be like a slow kind of here and there normal thing. I didn't know it was going to be full commitment. I got it. Don't worry.
But
you get your car and I'll cover this.
Before this argument, we had another conversation about it. And I told her exactly how it's going to be.
And then I told you,
and then
fine.
she freaked
Why
out about
do
it.
you get to say how it's going to be? Why is it not a conversation with an agreement?
She agreed to it.
Because there's no talking to you. Look at we're on like we're trying to do it right now and I can't. You're still just like
It's the same thing. You don't talk to me about my finances. Whenever you ask, I tell you everything.
It shouldn't be, but we should just always be on the same page. Like I should know what's going on. You should know what's going on.
Well, it's hard to be on the same page when you control it all.
What am I controlling when you're clearly making it obvious that you have full control over this?
This, I told you and you agreed to it, but everything else is in your control.
Okay.
What do we think our household financial score is right now combined? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. What do we think?
Honestly, probably 2.
Okay.
I'd say not including, well, no, I'd say about a 4.
As easy as that. Use that shit. Snacks, drinks, all the goodies. No more needing to go out to eat, guys. Dollarwise.com, calebhammer.com, all those links below. Let's get in. Who has the Apple Card? What are you doing, Apple Card guy?
Not paying.
What's going on? Just not.
No.
Why just not? Where's the logic? Did TikTok tell you this?
No, this was before the TikTok.
Okay, well, now you are in TikTok land. Why are you not paying?
Yes,
what's the logic?
But before, with the situation when she wasn't working, is when I stopped paying it.
Years ago.
Yes.
This card is now. This is years ago. So what now?
Well, before we were going out to eat nonstop, so I didn't have any money.
We're talking about right now.
Why aren't you paying now?
Now I just need to.
Oh, it's a good reason for not paying. What the f are you talking about, man?
Yeah, that doesn't make any
You
sense.
owe the full thing,
Like
obviously,
we're both
at
aware
this
that
point.
you need to do it. Why aren't you
I got to the point
it?
where I had a payment plan and then I didn't have any money because...
Well, time to get on a payment plan again. You owe $1,715.54. Obviously, that is the total balance due immediately because you just haven't paid in forever.
Yes.
The f are you getting on here?
That was being used for a lot of food back then. Yeah, that was for food mainly. Pretty much
like
anytime we
when we
went out to get
Staying
food.
in Indianapolis and stuff.
Indy, Cincinnati.
Indianapolis?
For the hospital and stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
this was all
all
like
these cards
during-
were... That one specifically is from that.
Yeah. Because we lived for a month in Cincinnati for his radiation and stuff. So that, yeah.
So that card
was a
pretty much
lot,
got used for that.
I can
And
understand
travel.
that, but you gotta pay it. Contact them, get them on a payment plan if that's even available anymore.
Well, and I've even told
even
him that,
know.
like, just give them a call. I mean, they deal with how many people every day that are like, I need to get this taken care of. How do I do it? And he just won't. You just won't call them. Oh, you'll email them.
Why won't you do anything? I know she's probably a nagger, and it's probably annoying. We don't like that. But why don't you do anything in the end? Make the call, send an email, do anything.
Well, I got to the point where I sent emails. I didn't get a response from them, but I did set up a payment plan, and then it never got paid, so it just kind of fell off. And I haven't done anything with it since.
Yes, but she is saying reach out, call, email. I am asking why today you will not.
Well, I have done it. I just haven't paid it.
Yeah, you set up a payment plan, but then never paid the payment plan. And now
Okay,
they
is
took
this
it
Correct.
back.
Because
So-
whenever I was going
when
to-
was that?
I'd say it was about a month ago. No,
What the fuck?
2 months ago.
Can you make the payment now? But that's gone. It's revoked. They revoked it.
They took it off. The payment plan, they took it off.
Why'd you not make a payment 2 months ago? That's no longer
2 months ago,
Indianapolis.
I didn't make the payment plan because I didn't have the money in my account
It was
at the
probably
time.
like $30.
It was
didn't
like,
you have money
it was
in your account?
150, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's a
Because
little chunkier.
they did a 6 month.
150 is a lot of money.
Yeah,
It is.
at the time. It
But
was.
so it's $1,067, which is what you guys spent going out to eat last month. So what the fuck are we talking about now making a $150 payment? That's a choice. That's a choice. That's not being responsible. That is not being good parents even, actually, I would say.
The food is the problem.
The food is a part of the problem. Unknown shopping, an additional 984. We'll see where that went. Miscellaneous bullshit. Could be video games, could be trinkets, could be whatever. 987. Bullshit on here, most likely alone, will range from 2,500 to 3,000, if not even more, because other large purchases is an additional 1,200. Now, why did you look at her when I said miscellaneous bullshit?
Because I barely buy many things for myself.
I
So
barely
most of
buy
that.
anything for me either.
Okay, well, someone is, or combined. Because this is minimum $2,500 in bullshit, most likely closer to $3,500 in bullshit on a monthly basis when we're crying about not being able to do a $150 payment. Who the fuck is doing what?
I'd say
Take some responsibility, both of you.
those trips to Target's going to be in there.
Yep. And I would say probably Target, but there's
What are
also
you doing at Target?
There's also
What are you
$50
doing? What are you doing at Target?
buying for my kids.
Buying what?
Formula's $50. We usually buy that.
Is this what
at
you're
least-
saying? She's going there only for necessities?
Not for there's
Well, there we
necessities
go.
being bought, but there's other things that are being
Yes.
pushed
Tell me
into
about
the cart.
this. That's obviously what I'm asking about.
Yes.
You think I'm sitting here screaming about formula?
No.
No.
So when we go, we will walk through. We'll get everything that we
You're kind
need
of manipulative.
when we're walking.
Manipulative. And what the fuck? You're manipulating when you speak. The things that you're saying about him that we then learned was in your phone, and I say, clearly, miscellaneous bullshit. Why do you look at her? Oh, it's Target. Okay, what's going on at Target? I'm getting baby formula. Obviously, that's not what we're talking about. Do you manipulate everyone around you? Does she manipulate you and people around her? Because she was in this conversation with screen time, with how active and tired she is, and then, oh no, I meant mental exhaustion. Oh no, actually, I get on my phone only when things are done. Oh no, he's on his phone all weekend.
Yeah, but that
No.
stuff's true. And he could,
He's not on his phone all weekend,
No,
actually. I saw.
I'm talking about with me,
Oh,
like-
it's actually just me looking at wedding stuff all the time on the Facebook Marketplace. Well, it's still fun for you to do. You're doing that instead of things that actually matter. So f off. I think you manipulate a lot. I'm really starting to see that. Clearly, with that response of saying baby formula, you think I was talking about necessities at Target when he was talking about the bullshit you get and I was talking about the bullshit you get? What the fuck?
Okay, I want to know what bullshit I've been buying for myself. That's what I want to know. Because
Well-
I'm pretty sure every time we come back when we have bags, it's literally, is it stuff we need? No, but it's usually, I decide to buy a cute little outfit for our daughter, a couple of pairs of pants that probably doesn't need. Like,
Well, that's
But
still
when
bullshit.
when
Yes,
you
it
do
is,
that
and I
3
understand,
times a
but
week of different things that
yeah,
he
but it's
doesn't
not like
need.
I'm just out here buying makeup and buying shoes and buying clothes for myself. Like, you make it like I'm this I'm just buying for myself and I don't care about anything else. And, I don't care about my kids. I just want to buy for me when it's
but
not even that.
It's buying things that just gets thrown away or gets
Thrown away.
half the clothes that you bought for him that was necessity was all given to Goodwill or
You
given
mean the
to
old
somebody
clotes
else.
that he grew out of, or
He's never
got
half of
messed up
them had
because
tags on them still.
That's not true.
Right.
Okay.
The numbers would show it.
Yeah. I'm going to put $150 for the minimum. You need to call them back immediately, be a big boy, and put the $150 to there instead of the $2,500 to $3,500 a month on bullshit, which is you guys combined. What a joke. You guys can't agree on anything. Do you agree on anything? What do we agree on? I can't even agree on getting married. Hey, when she says she's going to move out to teach you a lesson, when she says, I'm going to give you a week, an ultimatum to get your shit together, show some signs of progress. What goes through your head when you hear that? What are you thinking, man? If I were hearing that, I would be actually a little nervous.
It doesn't get me nervous at all because I know she's lying with that stuff.
All bark, no bite.
I've moved out before.
Where?
When I moved back to my dad's house.
When was this? Was
what?
it with me?
Yes, it was.
When?
When I was staying at your house, when everything was going on, and
It has
me and
nothing to do with me. That's my mom.
it doesn't matter. I still did it. You think I won't do it again if it's not working out where you're not doing the right thing with you?
You didn't? You haven't yet? When it's been about me, you
Is
haven't.
that what we're going to do when we go back home? Do you want me to pack up and go?
But have
Because if that's what I need to do, I will.
Yeah, but you haven't yet. You've said it multiple times.
Okay, okay.
It is kind of true. Ultimatums don't work if you don't ever follow through with them.
Because I don't want to. I know
you don't want to, but then don't put on an ultimatum because it doesn't work.
I don't know what else to do.
It'll
I'm
never
like,
be
at this
respected,
point.
though. Yeah, but now no ultimatums they don't work anymore either.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, what do I do then? That was like my last, that's
Well,
like
you
the
might
worst.
actually have to leave. Unfortunately, for what it's worth, you can love someone and know they're not the best for you and your kids for the rest of your life. Not necessarily suggesting that, because I think you are a little bit of a manipulator, and I think you are a little bit of also the problem. And you do kind of treat him like a child in some cases with the ultimatums and stuff. And listen, is that going to end a productive result? I don't really know. Treating him like a child.
I don't.
You want to
like
be a child like your ex?
I feel like I shouldn't have to do that stuff. Like I shouldn't have to feel like I'm taking care of another child. I'm telling you right now, if I don't tell him.
You have to feel like, I'm saying maybe you shouldn't. Yeah. And now you're saying have to feel like, no, you're not the victim.
No, I'm not
at all
trying
times.
to be.
But you just did. You immediately turned with me saying, is it the best that you always treat him like a child too? I shouldn't feel like I have to.
It's the truth.
Yeah, but just don't. Why are you?
Because I already feel like a single parent every fucking day. So my way to maybe not feel that way is to be like, hey, would you mind maybe giving our daughter a bath for me? Hey, could you wash some bottles? Hey, could you take out the trash? Like,
I don't even take out the trash.
I do take out the trash and wash all the bottles.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You're right. You wash bottles. That is the one thing I know I can rely on.
And the trash.
When it's full and flowing.
It's not overflowing.
Buddy, how do you feel when she says she feels like a single parent? That would
doesn't hit the home because she has to have everything her way. Every time I try to do something, it's not her way, it's wrong.
Is that true?
Why would I want to continue on doing it if it's wrong?
That's not an unfair counter argument.
No, it's not. And I that part I will say there are some things that I like a certain way. I know
well, then
that
you're forcing it to only
to
you can
a point,
do it.
Though. But then what about all the other stuff that
what?
I don't know, like cleaning up, picking up, helping out around the house. Like the only thing
Is that what you mean?
We
though?
have one little room. There's no picking up. If there's a sock in a spot that it shouldn't be, it's the whole day is over until that sock is picked up.
That's not true.
Everything has to be
no
way.
No, it is not.
It is.
And because I want you to pick up after yourself. Like I literally feel like you're a teenage boy living in my house. That's how it feels.
Because everything has to be your way.
Because you feel like it's okay for there
room.
to be takeout food trash here and takeout food trash there and a diaper on the floor over here and a pile of your clothes over here. Yeah, no, our room is this fucking big. So yeah, those couple things make it feel like the entire room is like cluttered more than it already is with 4 people in one room.
And because I do it my way, I get...
You don't do it. What's your way? Your way is not doing it.
Because it's not your way.
What's your way?
My way?
Your way is letting your Best Buy card go to collections.
It did go to collections.
Why?
That one is that one, Best Buy, was Citibank, right?
I don't know what bank they have it with, but it's the Best Buy card.
I think that's Citibank.
Yeah, Citi.
Citibank was when he had the stuff in cancer down in Indy.
That was
so
talking about the Best Buy card.
Citibank.
But he's talking about the Best Buy card that you used to go buy your computer parts before you met me.
That was before I met you. But
I know.
Going into collections was when
almost 4 years ago, and it's still not a payment on it.
Best Buy, the actual card was before you.
Yes.
When it went to collections was when he
you still have a balance on it, even though you got the balance before you ever even met me.
Yeah, that's because I was a dumbass with computer parts.
And you're still a dumbass because you're still not paying it.
Now, because it's in collections.
It was in collections months ago.
All that just to play Marvel's Rivals.
It's a fun game.
Okay, Monarch Recovery again. This must be another collections of yours.
Correct.
951.19. What is this?
Now that
I think that's the mat.
You can settle at 60% off or in 2 payments.
Monarch.
Isn't that the mattress?
There's so many weird names for them.
Listen, you can pay only $380 at one time and you'll wipe it out. Why not just do that? You guys make money. You spend over $1,000 going out to eat. So why can you not make it just a $380 payment, which should just score up like 15 points?
I couldn't even make the $150 payment. So.
But you can. You guys spend $2,500 minimum on bullshit on a monthly basis. Minimum. You
just got to stop going out to eat so much.
It's not just that. It's other things too.
The other things is mostly you. What's
saying mostly me?
What else is in there?
I don't know. Ask the guy with all the numbers. I mean,
We'll go through it.
I mean,
what was this for?
If that's the one I think it is, I think it's for our mattress.
Not our mattress, your mattress.
But
You
that
got it
was also
before
a
me.
long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. This is all like residual stuff
Right
from
before
before
I had-
me. I don't understand how you still have debt from before we got together.
Well, before, when I met you, I was paying minimum payments like you are now on yours on all of them. And then a lot of them I just stopped paying them when I was covering the whole house.
Okay, but that was 2 years ago.
Correct.
That
And now
all
they're in,
stopped.
they went into collections.
Okay, so why didn't you call to take care of it? Why haven't you reached out to them to try and figure out how to fix it? Like you set up a payment plan with the National Debt Relief. I got that set up for you so that they would lump sum it together and you would just pay them instead of distributing against these 12 things that you have, and you canceled it.
Because they were doing, that's when I started looking at TikTok. They were doing the same thing that I could have done myself,
Obviously not.
which I didn't do it then.
That's the point. Is that I helped you get set up to succeed and get taken care of. And even that, you were like, no, I'm not going to pay that. And you canceled it. What?
Because I figured I could pay it on my own time.
But you haven't for 2 years. So what makes you think that you can't? Like, what am I missing?
I have more collections. Discover 2,237. What happened there?
Discover was...
Yeah, these are all you, man.
You know, it's crazy. I didn't even know about that. I didn't know about
Discover
the balance.
card?
I knew
Well,
you
you
had
didn't
it.
know
I
about
didn't know the
any of
balance.
these?
I didn't know the balance. I knew I knew about
What
them.
happened, man?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You're f***ing this household's credit. How are you gonna, dude? You're gonna get a subprime loan on this piece of shit.
The Discover card, like, when was that? That was the one, I think that's
Why
actually
would you want to
one.
attach yourself to this guy for the rest of your life when this is his behavior?
This is new information. So
You knew about the Discover
I
card.
knew about the Discover card, but I didn't know you owed 2,000.
Well, that's what happens when you don't pay it.
But I didn't even know what the balance was. So how do I? Yes, I know when you don't pay it. I didn't know that there was 2,000. Yeah, like on that page alone, you've got $5 or so grand.
You didn't know about any of these in the green room. Colton said this was like blowing your mind like an hour
I didn't
ago.
know about Verizon. What is
Yeah,
that?
Verizon.
Verizon's, that one honestly shouldn't even be
1,400,
on there.
But it is.
That one,
it
they
is.
screwed me.
Oh, f- you. I mean, this is not how it works.
Well,
What do you mean
yeah.
they screwed you? What has screwed you? What screwed
we
you?
had
did it happen?
Verizon.
Hey, look at you, brand new iPhone.
That's T-Mobile.
Caseless, brand new iPhone. I see you. Yes. Can you afford that? I don't know.
too.
She has a case. I can tell if it's new, but yours,
Same.
I held
Yeah.
it brand new.
We got these together.
Okay, well then you're a part of the problem too. 'cause
I
you
didn't know
accept it.
about that.
You accepted it. Yeah, but you're getting brand new phones. You can't even pay a $150 minimum payment. What are we talking about?
He took the phones, and I was like, I'm fine with my phone. There's nothing wrong with it. It works just fine.
And then
You
we
run it
went-
past her.
No, he just
we
was
went
like,
to the place
we're
to
gonna-
see phones, and she wanted it then.
No, you said we're doing it.
Obviously,
and at
I
that
wanted. I
point-
always get the new iPhone.
Which is just absurd. I was
And
perfectly
then we also
fine.
got an iPad that we didn't need.
Actually, I did need it for the job that I was doing.
Do you take it to work?
I wasn't. That was the second job that I had that I was doing.
What was
That's
that?
what we got the iPad for
What job was that?
when I was an apprentice.
Okay, some financial services bullshit, guys. This is what a fucking mess. Dude, there's nothing. You guys aren't aligned on anything. I have no idea how you guys will ever budget together. So this financial services 1,329. Macy's. You have a Macy's card that went to collections.
With a,
How?
Macy's
And
was.
she didn't even know about any of this an hour ago.
Macy's. We used
$412.
it. We went there and used that card.
who?
Me and you when we went to the mall.
When you bought your cologne? Is that what you're talking about?
That was not what we bought there.
What did we get there?
We went there and we had to get stuff. What was upstairs?
Are you pushing blame on her?
Kids. Well, because every
We
time
don't
we
get the
go
kids
out,
anything at Macy's. The only time we've ever
upstairs.
the only time we've ever gone to Macy's was to get your cologne.
That's not true.
News to me.
We went there. Oh no, we also got Christmas stuff too.
And then you let it go to collections?
I did let it go with collections.
That's you. Capital One. Who has a Capital One Platinum?
That's mine.
Okay, well, you have a balance of $349. 46, the person who's so good at finances with the $25 minimum monthly payment takes almost 2 years to pay off. Interest accruing. It's not that far from maxed out. Probably was just recently. Interest accruing. So what the fuck is going on here?
Nothing. I mean, I just make the minimum payment and I had it on auto pay.
Why are we spending so much on bullshit then if we're not just paying this off? You can pay this off with a third of what you guys spend going out to eat. I'm so confused. Your guys' lifestyle makes no sense. You care about nothing other than going and just getting something to eat. Getting a trinket. And some clothes we don't need. Bullshit. I'm being told endlessly that you go in for just one thing you need, but leaving with 5 things you don't. And don't forget, I want you to be on the next episode of Financial Audit. So go to calebhammer.com/apply or click that link in the description below. You'll have a great time, and I'm going to roast the out of you. Guys, just real quick, don't forget to take your Hammer Financial score at calebhammer.com. See where you stand, where you got to do better, where you're doing shit. Listen, it just takes a few minutes and it is free. Figure out where you stand in the world of money, calebhammer.com. That's you.
Yes.
When you can pay this off like this. You guys making $4,900 net as a household together. No, I don't even think I did that math right. Did I? No, absolutely not. It's probably 5,900, right? No, wait, no. Yeah, it is 4,900. Okay, good. With that, in that shitty town, you guys are doing fine.
Yet somehow we always have no money. I don't know.
No, somehow. Fuck you. I saw you're spending somehow. Fuck you. What are you talking about? Go in needing one thing, get out with 5 you don't. Fuck you somehow. Fuck you. Make this payment, get rid of the minimum monthly payments, and you have money. It's magic.
So
what's wrong with you?
If we stay home, we don't spend money.
Okay, yeah, we can keep on defaulting to that if that's what makes you feel better. That's fine.
Why can't you stay home a day? Why do you have to go every day? He's suggesting not.
We do stuff Saturday, Sunday. That's it.
Now, before when all of this was going on, it's been nonstop. We can't stay home for almost a day. Always leaving.
We are literally crammed in a room.
So because we're crammed in a room, we have to leave?
It's miserable. And it doesn't have to be spend money. As I said earlier, like, if we just went for a walk, like just got outside with our kids don't deserve to be locked in a room this big with you, me, both of them, their belongings, our belongings, a dog. Like,
you guys not have a yard?
There's a yard.
Well, what the
Yes.
And he has a play set outside.
Okay.
That he won't play on because it's too small for him. Okay, go ahead.
But it's still a play set outside. He can still play on.
How does he play on it if it's too small for him?
How?
We could literally go to the park that's right down the street, but getting you to do that's like
we don't.
Pulling teeth.
But we don't. I don't ever argue about it.
Yes, you do.
I tell you every time we can go do it. That's fine.
You only ever.
But every time we do go to that park, what happens after the park? Well, let's stop here and do this, and then do this. Every time we get in the car and leave, it's go somewhere else. It's never go to the park and then go home. And whenever we go to the park, it's 7 o'clock at night. We don't have time to make dinner now. Go to Cane's. Go to Chili's. Go to wherever we go. So if we stay home, we have no choice but to...
So if we start staying home, are you going to like do things with us? Like, would you sit down and color with your stepchild? Are you going to sit and play with your daughter? Are you going to...
That's what I've been doing.
Conversate with me? I can't tell you last time we sat down and had a conversation as a couple. We don't talk.
But it seems to me, but also you're the one who has on your phone when we're together, so.
9 times out of 10, when I'm on my phone when we're together, it's because you bring something up and then we start talking about something and we're looking at it together, looking at something or researching something. 9 times out of 10. Same thing when you're on your phone. When we're together, occasionally, you will actually do that.
If I'm on my phone, it's me doing what I'm doing, which is during the week.
I don't think that there should be any time where I'm sitting with our kids, spending time with our kids, and you're just...
You have a maxed out Credit One.
I have a what?
Maxed out Credit One card.
Yes.
The worst card, basically, you can get the definition of being bad at money. You have that. You took that out. You maxed it out. So what the are you talking about? Yo, $292.76 with no $30 minimum monthly payment. Fees, interest, accruing like crazy. Credit One, what are you talking about? going inside and getting some bullshit with this?
I don't remember exactly what I got that for. I got it years ago.
Years
and
ago,
I
yet
haven't
it's
spent any-
recently maxed out.
How is it? I haven't
Because
used
it would be going down more if it wasn't maxed out just within the past at least 6 months.
I haven't used a
It's
credit card.
impossible with that balance.
That's what I'm saying. You pay these cards, but you use them after that. You're just spinning in a circle, going nowhere.
Didn't that month because you can't. There's only a couple dollars on there. You get maybe
Yeah, that's
candy
my point.
bar.
I
So it
don't.
must have been that other one,
What?
the other card.
For what?
Whenever you use it,
Please tell me the last time you saw me use a credit card.
I'd say it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, you're high.
What is this credit builder account you have? It has a 16% interest rate.
I've had
That's
it-
pretty bad for a credit builder. And you leave a $356.45 balance with them
So-
with a $35 minimum monthly payment. And then you have you got into CDs with them, $717 at 0.1% interest. 0.1% interest?
That card is
You doing?
that card's not the same as these. So you
This is a
pay.
credit builder. I still know what
I know, but so I pay on it, and every time I pay
Yes.
on it, it builds it up, and then I get it paid back out to me. It's not like it doesn't become a credit card. You pay
What
on
payback out? Where's your payback out? Going into your CD of 0.1%?
No, so I pay, what is it, $20, $30 a month or whatever?
35.
So I pay $35 a month every month, and so the balance on it isn't like a credit balance. I can't use that card. I can't use the money
I know
that's
you
on
can't
it.
use it.
So it stacks up, and then once I've reached a certain number, like let's say a $500 like that's what the credit card is. Once I've paid that, all the interest, everything, all that, they'll pay it out to me. So I get paid back the however $700.
100% of the interest.
Yeah, I got.
So how are they making money?
I don't know how it works. I just know that I've done it twice where I've paid it, and it built up my credit, and then I got a payout at the end. I don't know.
Well, I don't see what brand this is, or else I would look that up.
I can't think of what it does.
No, I got this. No, you do not get the interest back. That's how they're making money. You have no idea what the you're talking about.
No, but I
But
do
thank you
know-
for being so confident. Jeez. Can't
I
believe you
know-
had to make me look that up and make me question if I was a reviewer. Dude, come on. No shit, you don't get the interest back. Yeah, you get the balance back, but not
Yeah,
the
but
interest.
that's what I'm saying, so it's not the
So what
same.
I'm saying is you are losing 16% on it. It's stupid. I know you're not spending it, but you did on credit
Yeah.
building. You spent it on credit building. You are still losing that interest 16%. You're gaining nothing. Shut the f up. Okay. I'm just going to write this one off because the next minimum monthly payment will take care of it. Well, what is this? Affirm? 8625?
That's you.
Zip? What are you zipping?
Zip.
Zip.
That's
Everything.
I
use-
used that for a hot minute recently.
Payment plan, everything. Oh, and here's another 27.
Oh, keep going.
Here's another 25. Let me pull up your zip. Let me see what you're buying. Let me see what you're buying.
He's using that card more like a debit card.
Sake. Guys, why? Why are you zipping everything, man? You guys have money. You're ruining it all.
Food, Christmas.
Yeah,
everything.
Saltgrass Steakhouse, 136. Think you can afford that? What the fuck you doing?
Zipped it.
Well, consider half of it bullshit. Amazon, 344. Michael Kors, Soho Japanese Bistro, 107. Like, you guys are actually like spending like expensive places. I mean, Texas Roadhouse, Buffalo Wild Wings, Virginia Ramen Bar. Not up there. Here.
There.
Huh?
Yeah.
They have Virginia up there?
Eddie
Right,
Street.
it's gone that
right
far?
by Notre Dame. Yep.
Jeez. Good for you, Virginia. Good Tunguska Black.
I didn't know that was like a chain.
It's from Houston.
Interesting.
I don't know, made it that far. Best Nail Spa. Yeah, so you're spending almost $80 a pop there. Multiple times. Athens Jewelers, $553.
Now that's the ring.
Sake. Olive Garden. Camellas. More Athens Jewelry, another 506. Our T-Mobile bill, 148. Kill me now. Notre Dame Outlet Center. They literally refuse to play football games, and yet you still buy their shit. That's pathetic.
Go Irish.
Yeah, if they play. Tradewinds Restaurant, Olive Garden. This is a joke.
It's going to be all food.
Pathetic. Listen, I'll get you a course career certification so you can at least make more money, wouldn't you? Okay? People in the audience convert those into a 6-figure paying job. You can too. So you need to make more money. It helps us get out of this debt. But that's if you do not lifestyle inflate yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's British Quest? Oh, Ford Fusion. Your car?
Yep.
Fuck's sake. Ford. Okay. Good. You got a Ford Fusion. $14,159.23. The minimum monthly payment of what?
I pay $344 a month.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's going to fucking stack. What do you think it's worth?
We actually just recently checked. My car's only worth like $6,000.
6. We got 9.
Really?
Well, trade-in might be 6. We got 9 private party.
Okay.
So that actually might make sense. Guys. And you want to make that even worse? Buy a $30,000 car that'll be worth like 15 immediately?
2024.
Mustang. Dude, it's a fucking Mustang. What are you doing? It's pathetic.
They're nice. I like them.
No, they're not. I know you don't. No. Oh my gosh.
It's better than the Nissan Altima. That thing's horrible.
Yes, it is. Everything is. Like, what? There's a few shitty cars, and you're still picking one. Okay, bullshit. Panera Bread, Burger King, all this money that, okay, we can't put towards our minimum monthly payments. Apple Cash, Subway. Go and decide to get into bullshit. What are we doing when we stop in a gas station and get something for $2? What are we doing? Who's doing it?
That's
this?
Cash App, right?
You went into Citgo, $1.59. Cash App.
That's because I have a trick when I go get Subway.
Inform me.
Well, if you go to Subway at a gas station and you use the foot-long deal, you get a foot-long for $7, then you get a pop because I'm not spending $3 on a pop from Subway. So I buy it from Citgo for $1, fit whatever it is.
59.
Instead of paying $17 at Subway, I spend $8.
That's your trick.
Yes.
Find something that's still more expensive than buying in bulk.
Everywhere I go, when I go out to eat, it's all with whatever trick discounts I can use.
Or if you want a trick, buy it in bulk, then take it with you, and then it's like 50 cents a can.
Cans
and also you're
same.
Going a bottle. You can buy the bottle bulk
Bottles
too.
aren't the same either.
Nope.
Fountain drinks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fountain Top's so much.
This is also the same. So when we do the grocery thing, when I was like, let's go grocery shopping,
Also,
we'll
you're
do it
going to
that way.
Subway. Do you have taste?
They got a really good chicken bacon ranch.
No. Buddy, you're ridiculous. Do you go for the caffeine or do you go caffeine free?
Caffeine.
Here you go. Gamer Subs, 40 cents a serving. Make it yourself. Shake it. 40 cents a serving, caffeinated. 10% off using my code Caleb. Link in the description below. Get your free samples. See what flavor you like, and then you get 40 cents a serving. You're making that at home now. Okay? There's the caffeine-free version for hydration electrolyte drinks, or there's the caffeinated version. Stop being a weirdo, man.
There's electrolyte drinks too?
Yes.
I need those for work.
Okay.
Thanks.
For work? I thought she said you did no physical labor.
That's what she thinks.
They're very good. They're honestly some of the yummiest drinks you will literally ever have. They're seriously, it blows everyone's mind.
Is this queso?
Yep, that one's queso.
No, it is queso. Okay.
McDonald's, Dunkin' Donut, sending someone $62.50. What, for weed? What are we doing?
62?
Yeah.
That's our rent.
Yeah.
And you can't pay off that. You guys are broken. Yummy Bowl, Cinemark, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Texas Roadhouse. I think I'm going to give me some Texas Roadhouse later. That sounds good. Burger King, I can afford it. We'll go in and get into bullshit. Apple Cash sent out $139. Monarch Recovery Management. So you went on a minimum monthly payment there.
I did do one with them, yes.
Which one is that?
That's
Which one can I add a minimum monthly payment to for that, to wipe out?
Monarch, I think is the mattress.
The what?
Monarch.
It's what?
It's like the one that had the 6-month
Yeah. What is that? The Discover, the mattress, the Verizon, the
mattress,
Hudson?
I think.
Mattress? Okay.
I believe so.
Okay, so what is that? Oh, shit. So instead of the pay all in, what is that, $115
Yeah, instead
then?
of that $300 pay once thing.
You're going to pay $116 6 times
did
instead
it.
of $300 once? Wow, that's smart.
It worked better.
You're going to continue breeding with that brain power. His little trick with fountain drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, Mission Barbecue, Dairy Queen, Dave's Hot Chicken, Raising Cane's, Burger King, Amazon, Dunkin' Donuts. Going in and getting your little trick drink. Wendy's, Sushi, Cinemark, Taco Bell, Apple, Wingstop. You guys are spending so much money. This is insane. And you can't make a payment. Get off. Hibachi, Apple, Amazon, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Cinemark, sending out money, Steak and Shake. I miss Steak and Shake. Spotify, Chili's Grill and Bar. Going and getting some bullshit. Marshall's for $200. Sending money. Kohl's $200. Taco Bell, Olive Garden. When is I got some bullshit? Raising Cane's. Steam.
Oh, what's that one?
I don't know. $11. Sounds like in-game to me. Skins, Marvel Rivals.
Could be.
Going inside, getting some bullshit. EA, $18. Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Why? Paramount Plus. $90 sent out to someone. Burger King, Chipotle, Prime Video. Burger King, this is pathetic. You use Cash App Advance? Fuck me.
Borrow?
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it all is, actually. I just flipped the page and there it all is. Fuck me, man. Apple Cash. Okay, good. Is this your Cash App? Or does he have a second Cash App?
That's probably mine.
Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Went inside, got some bullshit. Smiley Indoor Playground and Arcade, $46. Sent $175 out. McDonald's sent $5 out. Sent $5 out. Sent $150 out. It's pathetic.
Yeah,
this is why I like
the
Chime,
send out
guys.
on mine is my paying
Chime's
rent.
better than Cash App. Better high yield savings account, and you get $350 when you set up direct deposit using my link. Get a free $350 right now. When is I got some bullshit? Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my gosh, I'm about to kill myself. For the third bank, who has this?
That's me.
Man. It's crazy seeing that shit that is like local to my past life. Burger King. Well, that's not local to my past life. Holiday photo. Going to second into bullshit. Buyer's Market. Bendix Family's Restaurant. Cash App. Dunkin' Donut. Cash App. Going in some bullshit. New China. Ben Soft. What is that? Like ice cream? I don't know. Cash App. Snack. Chili's, Dunkin', Cash App, Best Nail Spa, Restaurant, Olive Garden, New China, Best Nail Spa, bullshit, Nintendo, bullshit, Cash App, Ichiban?
Ichiban? Yeah.
What? $50 what?
Is that the buffet?
I'm going to die.
Ichiban. Oh, no, that's the place about the house.
Apple, Panda Express, Cash App, ATM withdrawal. Who knows where that $40 went? Some going inside getting into bullshit, I think. Cash App, bullshit, Cash App. You went inside and got some bullshit too. $3, gas station. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Notre Dame, never even went there, but you got a checking account with them. Oh, good, an overdraft fee. Bro. You're just overdrafting left and right. Why do we have another Cash App? $0. I don't even know what's happening.
That's your
there.
savings, isn't it? Yeah, this is his savings account.
Wow, thrilling. 20 cents. What a father. $91 in yours. Not much better. Plus another 53 in that one. Pathetic. Cash App investing, $12.11. Wow, we're just doing so great.
That's probably mine.
That is yours.
What about the savings for this car? What is this? I save $200 a month.
Savings for the car only came after tax season hit.
Of which
This
just is now.
Yeah.
So your amazing $200 a month is you have $200 set aside once?
No.
it's a little more now. It's probably like $2,000.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Do you believe that? She is shocked face.
No. You have more than that in there.
More?
For the car?
Yeah. I just saw it.
What is happening?
What do you
How
mean?
much?
I'm pretty sure when I just looked at you had like 53 in there.
That's not all for the car.
Well,
What else is it
congratulations.
for?
You're keeping about, well, let's figure out what you need to survive. And you're taking the rest and you're throwing it to debt. And that's not an option. I don't give a f***. And you're going to continue using your mom's car or her car. I don't give a shit. We're sharing cars. We're dropping each other's off. Welcome to what Americans did before like the previous 20 years.
You mean the suggestion that I made? That we share a car for a little while?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a little sacrifice. $4,900 is what comes in. thank you is what you're going to say to me, by the way, for paying net taxes so you guys can take taxes, because that's why you have that 50 whatever sitting there. Welcome, because of the children. I give you money. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Call me daddy next time. Love writing my checks. So I didn't get wasted on people who refuse to sacrifice on their own. Debt minimum payment, $700, 39 cents. Rent, currently, what is it? It's weird.
$500.
Yeah.
Okay. That includes everything, utilities, internet,
Yeah.
all
We
that
don't.
stuff. Good.
Internet's separate.
Oh, how much?
75, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
75.
Okay.
I don't that.
That's
he
all
pays
me.
that, so
I pay
don't
all
know.
that.
Okay. He has to get his high frame rates. Mm-hmm. Phone bill, what was it? I saw like a 150
$150. It's like $255.
It's split, so that's why I said.
off. Gas, vroom, drive. How much?
For probably
Oh, here's
we'll just say $160 a month.
Okay. Car insurance.
I pay that. It's $111.
Necessary food, you 2 kids. How does food work at this house while you live there?
We don't really have anywhere to put food, so
So they take care of it.
no.
How does it work then?
That's why we eat all the time.
if you shop, if you get a little cooler.
Oh, sorry. We have a drawer in the fridge
Okay.
that we can put.
Dude, get it. Facebook Marketplace, cheap little fridge. It's okay.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. That's what I wanted to do, and then it was.
I don't care anymore. That's what you're going to do. Okay, 3 kids. We can do 2 kids plus you guys. Follow that. You're doing meal prepping. It's not the most fun, but it's fine. $900. Anything else you guys need to survive on a monthly basis, I'll do $300. That is nails. That is school activities. That is whatever. It changes per month. Medical health care. Copays on a monthly basis, any?
No.
Okay, is there a gym?
No.
Okay. Subscriptions. Let's try $40 a month. You said there's a dog?
Yes.
Age, health?
He's 8. He's good.
Okay, let's try to get pet insurance, $50. How much for pet food? Dog food?
40.
Every probably 3 weeks, so we'll just say 40 a month.
Okay, 40. Anything else that needs to be in this budget?
I
the
think
chance.
subscriptions is probably more.
I
than
said,
that.
Yeah, subscriptions.
well, no, it's not. You're cutting it down to 40.
Okay.
You're lucky I'm even giving you that. I used to give 0.
I've been paying a lot more in gas recently.
Well, should I make the gas up?
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
guys
would.
are going to be sharing a car now
Oh, well, now, then no.
until you give that car back. I would use it. Okay,
Well, now the catalytic converter's bad, so it's like 12 miles per gallon.
Yeah, it's bad.
okay, I'll boost up gas to 200 from 160
Yeah,
or more.
yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so plus 40. Gotcha. Listen, I mean, you will be able. You guys are just responding. It's just because you spend it all on fun. It's because you spend it all on fun.
Yep.
You guys are totally able to get out of this. You have an extra $2,228.61 a month. I'll give you fun of $228.61. Okay? All your savings above $2,500, you're cashing out and you're throwing it towards debt today. That is not an option. You hear me? That is the reality. You are not getting your car yet. Our debt situation, including collections, $25,861.26. You are going to wipe out about $2,500. So you have $23,000 of bad debt of $2,000 to pay. You pay it off in less than a year. Then we save up a fully funded 6-month emergency fund, and I think about 6 months, maybe even less. And then you guys can move out. You can get married before then, as long as you actually start seeing some behavior change. But you guys are moving out in a year and a half, living a great life,
That's the
living
goal.
50, 30, 20, 50% on needs, 20% on investing, 30% on fun, living a great life, make a good income for the area. You're totally fine. Off is one of the easiest situations I've ever seen in my life. Just requires a little bit of budgeting, a little bit of sacrifice, and actually combining your shit and getting on the same page and communicating. Maybe go to couples therapy. Off. So easy. What bullshit. I want to call this dad who actually is, I guess, needs to stand up to you for the first time in the post show. And we will talk more about, some other things they didn't want to talk about in the main show. They wanted to wait for the post show because there's less people watching. Okay, let's get the Hammer financial score. Spending in a budget. Let me see. You brought in $8,200, which is actually how? Oh, okay. Most of it's taking out debt. Never mind. Okay, actual pay is what you said. where we spent 7,006. So, okay, 0 out of 10 you overspent. Debt, there's a collection 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, now I'm glad you have some money. Then it should go to debt. I'm only considering that about a 2 out of 10 on the emergency fund because you need to pull money out, put it towards that, and you'll still have collection. So fuck off. Retirement 0, real estate 0. Hammer financial score. Round up, 0.5.
Hi, I'm Paris, 20 years old from Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do here in Austin for a living?
I'm a dog kennel technician.
Oh,
so
okay.
I spend 11 hours a day scooping poop, giving dogs baths, lifting them into cars all day long.
I absolutely love dogs and have two myself. I don't know if I'd be scooping poops all day though. What do you think of this job?
I love my job.
That's
I
awesome.
get very cooped up in an office, so I absolutely need to use my hands. And I love dogs, so those little moments where I get to walk by the dogs and smile or play with one of them, it really makes my day. And I'm like, okay, the poop isn't that bad.
Dude, that's awesome.
I can handle it.
And like one of the shelters or something?
It's actually an animal hospital. So we have a full hospital, grooming, boarding, and doggy daycare.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you make doing this job?
I make $20 an hour. I started at 18.
How long ago?
18 months ago, almost 18 months ago. And then I got a raise after the first 6 months.
Very nice. Why no raise since then?
I guess they missed me or something. The other day they were like, Paris, when's the last time you got a raise? And there was like a lot of leadership switch. And so I guess they somehow missed me. But they're like, we're going to work on that. And I'm supposed to be caught up with everyone else's 22.
22. Okay. How many hours a week do you work on average? On
average, about like 36, sometimes 34.
I'll say 34 to be conservative. Do you take time off?
No, sometimes they're just like...
No. Do you take like weeks off ever?
Oh, I mean... No, the only time I'll take off is if there's like a modeling job, but
How
usually
often is that?
Probably like once every like 2 or 3 months where I will call off for work. I have other modeling jobs, but like where I need to call off for work, probably only like three months or so.
Okay, I'll do it by...
And I try to always just switch with someone, like a shift, so that I can just work extra days on my days off before and after to make up for it usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually just switch around.
Then I'll do 52. Okay. That's $37,440 a year.
Before taxes?
Before taxes.
Yeah.
But your tax bracket isn't crazy.
No.
3,120. But then again, every penny counts, especially, 30,000 hours in a city like Austin. Austin's a pretty expensive city, especially compared to the rest of Texas. It's really expensive.
Absolutely.
So $3,120 a month before taxes. How do you feel living on that in Austin?
Well, I'm a pageant girl. I'm a girl that likes to get dressed up. And so I spend a lot of money on just upkeep.
Yes, you do.
So I'm struggling. Definitely. It's hard,
Yeah. So these modeling things, how much money is coming in on average with that?
It's like really up in the air. It's really like with every job. Some of them will be like 500. Some of them will be 100.
You only get a job once every 3 months?
No, that's how much I call off for work. I'd say I get a job about like once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month. What do you think you bring in average on a month? Just a few hundred extra?
Yeah, probably like 400 extra.
We had hitting your account 2,057. So it's dramatically under the 3,120. I don't think you got taxed at 33%.
Oh, that was the month I was traveling for pageant. I had a whole week off for traveling to New York for a modeling thing. And
okay, so you didn't make up the hours like you said you did. And you said you made
not in that month. That was one of the things where once every 3 months I take off for work. I'm for modeling. Take off work for modeling.
Oh, well, I was going to...
That's like my bad month.
Well, I'm going to say with that then, you probably make on average like 2,400 after taxes?
Yeah,
on a monthly basis?
that's probably about right. Yeah, about like 1,200 paycheck.
Okay. And then the modeling, we can't really count on it, but every once in a while it brings in a couple $100 a month. Now, you did something. You were like Miss Texas or something?
Yeah, I was actually Miss Austin Teen USA. So I competed for Miss Texas Teen USA, and I just recently moved up as a Miss. So now I competed for like the Miss Texas that leads into the Miss USA systems.
Yeah.
But they're very expensive.
How'd you do?
I did good. I placed top 17 in Texas, which is one of the most competitive pageants in the country.
What's your talent?
There's no talent in USA. It's only America. So we do evening gown, bikini, interview, and then there's an onstage question.
So did you make it to the USA?
No, you have to win Texas to go to USA.
You have to be the winner.
You have to be the winner.
So,
and there was
top 17
about 100
doesn't count.
girls this year. Yeah.
Okay, so you're 17 out of 100? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it's progress.
First year,
Yeah,
most
first
of those
year.
girls, like the girl that won, competed 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
So
maybe one day.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was like, you're really young. You did pretty great. You got to come back. So
Did you make money in the Miss Austin?
no, but I think a lot of my modeling opportunities have come from that. So many people are like, oh, you were Miss Austin. Will you compete? Will you be in this fashion show? Or will you model these gowns for us? I think that's where I get most of my like modeling jobs from. Like after Miss Texas, I had a huge spike in jobs. I got like triple as amount.
How long ago was that?
That was in July. So ever since like Miss Texas, even in just like a month, I've gotten like triple the amount of modeling jobs.
What do you want to do for a living? I feel like that's it. Yeah.
I definitely do want to like act and model, but I'm just a little confused because I also do want to go to vet school, but it's hard to be like, okay, I'm going to tie myself down to College Station for, so many years.
Well, that's where you want to be is at A&M then?
Well, just any vet school really, because no vet school is a place where you can act and model. There's no vet school, in like
and it
LA.
costs $300,000?
Yeah, that too. But so I'm a little confused.
Are you in school right now?
I am. I just did a semester for ACC in the spring.
Okay.
And for fall, I'm just taking a shorter semester.
At ACC as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, community college is the way to go.
Especially with
when it
your
comes to
basics
degrees.
and for vet school, if you want to go to vet school.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. So what is your financial situation today? What are we looking at? Because you're not a person who's like riddled in debt by any means.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have 2 credit cards that I got. One of them was just for the pageant in July.
And I think that one has a balance on it, but the other one doesn't.
They both do. They both have $500.
That you haven't paid?
Mm-hmm. Well, I pay them since July, since when I like maxed them both out. I've paid
Maxed them both out?
only at $500.
But okay.
But then I'll like pay a little chunk and then I'm like still behind. And then, so we'll see in maybe a few months if I can catch back up.
What would you give yourself a score 0 out of 10 finance score? Where you
Financial like maturity.
Yeah, just where you are in life. Not
10
necessarily
being like great.
Yeah, not necessarily for your age though, but just overall finances in terms of what someone should look for in finances. Where do you think you are?
Probably like a 3.
Okay.
Not great at all. But I didn't have many people teaching me. My mom always struggled with finances, so I feel like I never had that person that was like, here's how to do things, here's how to budget. And I just saw like spend as you get it. You get a big chunk, you spend it. You get a big chunk, you spend it. So I've kind of just followed the pattern, but I want to break it while I'm young before it takes over.
That is the classic American way, being grown up with, not really understanding personal finances, but you could understand personal finances by hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 750,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. Capital One. So the balance is 500. So yeah, it's maxed out. It's actually over maxed out because of interest and everything. It's accrued. So you're 14 cents over.
Not anymore.
What is the balance on this?
I think it has like $8 left.
Okay, so
like $8, like not overspent. $8 credit.
So okay, why you're just getting your started, and I haven't talked to someone who's just at the beginning in a long time. Why are we immediately maxing out on credit cards? That is a bad sign for the future. That means this limit gets up to 1,500. Then all of a sudden, our balance is up to 1,500 or 1,490. And then all of a sudden it snowballs and gets unsustainable. This is a bad habit to be starting. Why are we here? Why are we possibly here?
Yeah, we're not off to a great start, but I feel like one of the cards was an investment because I was putting it towards the pageant, which then has already made me my money back in modeling jobs.
But you haven't paid it off. You're losing interest.
That's the only thing. That's not
an investment if we're losing 30% interest or whatever it might be. With variable cards.
That much interest?
With variable cards, that's what we're seeing these days. Let me see. 30.49% interest. Is that an investment? I don't think so. I'm gonna be
I didn't know that interest rate.
well, to be clear, you have not gotten financial education and you're learning. So I'm gonna be a little rough on you. So you
Give me the financial education.
Yeah, you need to understand like what's fucked up and where you want to be. And right now this is okay, yes, absolutely. Go do it. And it has made you money. But spend your $2,400 you get on a monthly basis towards it. What? You're laughing.
I think the hard thing is just like, I don't know. It's hard.
What's hard?
You get money and then you're like, okay, well, I got to pay this bill. Rent in Austin is crazy.
What's your rent?
My rent is $848.
That's great for Austin.
Because I have a roommate. I live in a duplex, but still. And then the utilities are crazy because it's so hot right now. I pay like $180, and that's my half of the utility bill. So you get all these bills coming in, and then you pay off part of your credit card.
But why part? It's $500. Okay. Let's look at this a different way. You said you went into the debt as an investment, and then you've more than made your money back. Okay, if you've more than made your money back, shouldn't the money that you made back go to paying that off fully?
Well, only back an extra $100. But
so you put in 5 and made 1? Mm-hmm. That's not making your money back.
Well, it's still incoming. You know? I'm still getting...
Yeah, but that's a different statement. That's not making your money back. You've made a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit, but more opportunities. The opportunities are more frequent now.
We're already losing $7.70 in interest, which, yes, that's not a ton of money, but this is just the habit building. Mm-hmm. Again, turn this to $5,000, you're losing $70. Which is where we're headed. Or I've seen people who've started in your situation. The vast majority of the people on my show start where you are right now at the little innocent part. Okay, that's lovely. And we just got our first credit card or two. Okay, that's lovely. Then they head down mid-20s, beginning of their 30s, mid-30s, and you're going to be like $50,000 in terrible debt. And then you're working for years and years of your life, sacrificing everything to get out of it. That's why right now, this scares me because I don't want you to be in that situation.
It's coming.
Exactly, it is coming.
Oh, I know.
Well, why? Why let it come?
I don't know. I don't know how to get out of it. That's the thing. I'm in it, but I'm like, I try. Okay, I'm like, maybe this month I'll like try to do a budget.
Want to know how to not do it? Don't spend 34.1% of your spending eating out. $544 in a single month. That is less than the balance you had on here. You could have paid it off if you decided not to go out to eat for at least 1 month. 1 month of sacrifice.
In my defense.
What possibly?
It's only fast food. So I feel like it's better.
About?
Maybe
are
that's
you
better
memeing on me?
than sitting at a restaurant. Those are way more expensive.
How about Okay, no, I'm not going to try to yell. I'm sorry. I just want to get the point across because you're so impressionable right now. And I need you to know how that is. That is as an excuse is like immediately. Off. You grocery shop.
Okay, that's the scam. I feel like I go to the grocery store and it's the same price.
That's
like, why am I paying the same?
Lie. Then you're grocery shopping wrong. It's meal prepping. Meal prepping is the way to
even
really
with
save
meal
money.
prepping.
What are you going to? Whole Foods?
No, I'm going to HEB. But then it's like,
and
okay,
they give me the most expensive options.
No, but you get.
Okay, so you're saying everyone else that I've gotten on these budgets, on the $300 a month for a single person budget, who have done that on groceries.
Where are they buying their meat? Like behind a dumpster?
At a regular grocery store. You're saying every single person I've done that on the show who has started towards the path of success and has sent me updates, you're saying all of them, they're just lying? That's incorrect. It can't be done?
No, but they need to teach me the way on how to grocery shop then apparently.
Okay.
Teach me your ways. I've been better. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to buy the prepackaged fruit. I'm not going to buy the pre-sliced anything. But I feel like still, even, it's just like everything's so expensive.
We might have a solution to that. We'll figure it out. But either way, $544. That's what you spend eating out at fast food.
Every month.
In your most recent month. When you have a balance of $500 on the credit card, you could have paid it off. So you're just fucking with me. You're or you're memeing. I don't know. At this point, I don't know who's with me or what. But do you think it's funny?
No, but...
Listen, if it was $500 on a credit card and you paid it off, okay, that's awesome. Again, why this is critical and your lack of care has scared me immediately is that this has to In a couple of years, $5,000 in credit card debt. In a decade, $50,000 in credit card debt. And as you said, we're headed there. Don't. You have the choice. You're choosing. And an additional 21.7% of your money, also known as $347, was spent on shopping that was unnecessary.
That was for the pageant. That was necessary. I couldn't go on stage naked. I had to buy a bikini.
Oh, naked.
I had to buy a bikini.
You're telling me you've never had a piece of clothing in your life that you could never wear again?
I don't have a bikini that's only hot pink, turquoise, or orange with no beading, no
Which is
stones.
what's required on that
no
show?
trim colors, no special materials, no shiny materials, no metal fasteners.
Wait. So what went on the credit card for the pageant was just signing up for the pageant? It wasn't even the bikini itself?
No, yeah, I already paid to sign up for the pageant. That was like $1,400. But I got a lot of my family to pay for it, but I had to pay for all of my clothing and everything myself. So even when you show up, girls will show up wearing Louis Vuitton outfits. And I didn't go that crazy. I was like, I'm going to go to Forever 21 and get a $20 outfit.
Well, I'm sorry. At some point, especially if we're in school, we have career paths that we're uncertain about and stuff like that. I would love you to participate in these things, but we cash flow these things. You're choosing a want to go into debt and not pay off your already debt. You're choosing a want. So it's not a need.
But if you win, or even the placements, you get so many opportunities in what you need. Like
And
modeling,
you've made $100.
I've made $600.
You told me you made $100.
No, I said after you take out how much I put into it with the credit card, I've made $100.
So why is the credit card not paid off then? If you've made $600, $500 of it goes to paying off the credit card.
I don't know where it went.
That's not a good sign. Okay. So, do you budget?
Do I budget?
Yeah.
Recently, yes.
What's recently?
Past few weeks.
Okay, but I have the statements. I don't think so.
Since like August.
Okay. So you're saying you're not eating out?
No, I am, but
All right. No.
but I have budgeted.
right.
I have limited
Have you?
how much.
Okay. So on this credit card, of course, we already have a balance. We can't pay it off. Oh my goodness, we're losing interest rate. What are we going to do? We're going to go to Thundercloud Subs, Chick-fil-A, Foodie Corner, P. Terry's. We're getting some fucking taquitos and Whataburger and Raisin Canes and Juice Land, Chick-fil-A, Akira, and P. Terry's, Jamba Juice, DoorDash, because we need a more expensive way to eat, don't we? So we have to DoorDash. And then, guess what? We have to DoorDash again. Oh, and if that wasn't enough DoorDash, we have to DoorDash again. So... Again, this was a card that could have been paid off.
Yeah, that was my bad. The DoorDash.
I just want to get the point it through. This is not a shaming thing. Like, I need you to know just how bad this is.
No,
so
I
you can
know.
address it in the future.
I need someone to tell me how to fix it.
Don't do it!
But then, what are the options?
You make a ham and cheese sandwich.
Calories.
Oh, yeah, because Chick-fil-A has no calories.
You should know when I
Because
get a Chick-fil-A.
Whataburger has no
Okay,
calories.
Whataburger's
P.
the
Terry
same.
Burgers has no calories, huh? These are some of the most caloric places ever. Even Juiceland, the juice itself is like $500 or 500 calories for a juice.
Hey, when I get a P. Terry's, it checks out at $7, and it is a lettuce wrap cheeseburger, which basically,
P. Terry's,
No bread.
$23.92.
how much was it?
$23.92.
Oh,
and then
that was when
then the next time, $10.96.
The 20 was when I bought food for someone else.
Okay, well, how about you pay off a credit card instead of that?
True.
Okay, so you want to know how to? Stop doing it. Solution. Okay, and yes, okay, ham and cheese. Yeah, it has calories. Not as much calories as a P. Terry's burger, not as much calories as a Whataburger burger, not as much calories as a Thundercloud sub. Unless you're getting the lettuce wrap only, which I doubt.
I get lettuce wrap. I just said that.
Every single time?
Yeah,
From Thundercloud.
Okay, not from Thundercloud.
Then you, a ham and cheese sandwich is less.
Fair.
And yes, we are at 33% interest rate. Or 30%, 30.49% interest rate. You know, I would not be upset if you were just receptive to what I said, but you just push back. Oh, I can't grocery shop. I can't do this. I've made more than I spent on the pageant, but yet I refuse to pay it off. It's like, I mean, what am I supposed to think? I don't want to be mean.
That's probably my problem, is that I just think it's okay.
Why do you think it's okay?
I don't know. Probably because I saw it so much and I was like, they're fine. They lived.
Are they fine? Are your parents financially fine?
No.
Are they going to be able to retire?
Well, no.
Okay, there you go. So you watched it, you saw it, and you said, yes, that's the life I want?
No, but I didn't know how to change it.
Have you ever tried, okay, if someone's doing something and it's going bad, maybe do the opposite? Seems like a relatively
The opposite,
easy.
yeah, it's in theory, but like actually cooking every night. Do I know how many? I don't know that much about cooking, so there's a limited number of things I can cook. So I'm like, okay, every so often I can't eat my freaking chicken anymore. My chicken,
What are you possibly talking about?
Okay.
Luckily, we are on the second largest search platform in the world in terms of yearly searches. Congratulations, there's
And then
cooking videos.
and then
on
you make
here.
it, and then it's garbage, and then you wasted so
Make
much
it,
money.
then it's garbage.
I feel like that happens so much.
What do you
I'll
mean,
buy,
like it tastes bad?
Yeah, like I don't, for some reason, I'm a very picky eater. So I'll like make it and either I'll mess it up or I like genuinely just won't like it. And then I feel like I wasted more. And then I'll go out to eat because I'm like, well, now I don't have dinner. So I feel like it's like things like that limit me. But I do definitely just need to break out more recipe books and just figure it out.
Yeah, I was going to say that just sounds like excuses to me.
Fair.
Instead of any potential solution. Again, you saw what was wrong in the path that other people are headed to, and you know that doing the opposite would likely lead to a more positive outcome. What was our answer to that? It was excuses. Mm-hmm. Okay, is this one different? Because this statement is out of date a little. Is the balance of this at $500 now, like you said it was?
Wait, which one is that?
This is the Quicksilver card now.
Yeah, that's the other one. So, because I have two.
What's the balance of the Quicksilver card right now?
It has, and balance is how much you owe.
owe.
Okay, that is $450.
So it's...
At least it's not 500. You know, we're working. Maybe next month it'll be 400, and then the month
this a
after it'll
joke
be
to you?
it'll be 350. No, but you got to
You're
work
just
there.
joking
I
around?
can't just pay off the whole bill and
You
then have
paid
nothing.
it off! There was only...
Not the whole thing. No,
You did it this time! There was a balance of $54.04!
That's when it was brand new. That's when I got it. I was when I ordered it. That was brand new. That's my first statement.
I'm just trying to wonder if this is even a productive conversation. Are you going to do anything? Do you even give a single
Of course I do. I don't want to be living in a shoebox.
Every potential, we haven't even gotten into solutions, but just the minor solutions I've thrown out there, you've immediately been excused, and this is not going to happen because of this bullshit. Pull up your app for Quicksilver. Let me see. I mean, obviously we were doing H&M, and I like H&M, but I assume you have clothes.
I don't for pageant that are specific. Like you check in and they say we need a white top that's this big, nothing on it. And I'm like, I don't have that.
Then we don't do a want, which is doing pageant while we cannot afford it.
But you got to invest in yourself and marketing yourself.
Into a 30% interest rate balance that you're not paying off.
But I'll get it.
It's not an investment.
I'll get it. Oh, 27 left in the account. I definitely did get gas.
Yeah, you got gas, and then we got some taquitos, and we got some potential taquitos.
Hey, I don't eat taquitos. It's all gas.
That means going in and getting some bull. Wait, you got 2 gas in the same day? You went $20 and then $10 somewhere else? Come on.
No, I'm thinking someone used my card. I did not go to 2 gas stations.
Medical clinic? That's okay. Well, if that, okay, look at that. Make sure that's the case. It's pending, so actually I don't know if it's the same day.
Okay.
But it would have been pretty darn close within each other. Medical clinic, obviously, if you know, that's fine. If we do that, it's fine. I would rather you put it in a checking account instead of golden chick dinglings. Giddings. Oh, P. Terry's making a comeback because we didn't. Here it is. Here it is. Here, I'm done. I'm done.
P. Terry's.
No, you didn't. It was your first payment and you didn't make it.
Yeah, no, that was, okay, I have a valid excuse for that.
Oh, let's hear it.
Seriously, it wasn't on my account. And then I went in, I called them like 4 times and I was like, I need to put this card on my account. And they kept directing me to all these weird numbers. And then they'd say, go to this website. And then I go to the website. And then they were like, put in your information and a link to your card. And then the card never linked to my account.
Did you have the app?
No, I did. It wasn't on the app. That's what I'm saying. And I went to all these weird links and they were like, we're linking it. And I finally went in and they were like, you had the wrong social security number. So it didn't link with your account. So I was getting no statements. I had no idea how much was on there. And I had no idea when the bill was or anything. But then I got it figured out. And so we're on the right track now.
and more eating out. Have you turned on automatic payments?
Yes, automatic payments, but I also usually just pay big chunks and then let the auto pay go too.
Well, the auto pay will pay the minimum monthly. So after you've made a big chunk, there will be no minimum monthly, so the automatic probably won't go through anyway.
Got it.
30% interest. But that's it. 2 credit cards, right? You do not
just
have
2.
any other debt?
No.
What's your car situation?
My dad got it for me, or it's like a company car for his company technically, but I drive it. But he owns the company, so.
Well, you're lucky that you don't have to pay for your own car then.
Mm-hmm. And he pays for my insurance and everything, and all of the maintenance on it.
Yeah, because it's his car. They own it, so
exactly.
I mean, it's not a thing. Okay, so checking account started with 193, makes me a little nervous, but did end with 830, and that's much more comfortable. Mm-hmm. What are we doing in here? Dillard's, Chick-fil-A, Insomnia Cookies, Thundercloud subs, Cash Apping out money, Chick-fil-A, getting some taquitos and smoothies in paradise, getting some taquitos. And there's your Miss Texas USA. But again, I thought that was coming out of the credit cards anyway. So what the So we go and we spend an additional $362 here. Then P. Terry's, then some taquitos. Uh-oh. And that's the page we already looked at. I was getting so stressed, I'm apparently throwing paper. Dunkin' Donuts, tans. Got to get your tan on.
The Dunkin' Donuts was a scam. I reported it, and they declined it for fraud, and I have to reapply.
Yeah. That's one.
Is that common? Do they normally turn it away? Because I've never been turned down for fraud when I report it.
This is debit. So, I mean, it's much more credit cards. It's their money. So they're much more likely to fight it aggressively. Debit cards? But I also don't want you to use credit cards because you obviously can't use them. You're not a credit card person. You're not educated on credit cards. I can't believe you got a credit card, but that is the American way. Doc's Backyards, Delta, Apple Bill of some kind, some subscription, maybe storage, some Barton Springs thing, then a more Barton Springs thing, and Thundercloud, Uber trips, potential taquitos, not 100% sure. You go to the pharmacy a lot. So
Yeah.
Is it all medication?
I have acne, and I also have eczema, but then I get hurt at work a lot. Like I just had shoulder problems, so they gave me pain meds and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I go to the doctor a lot.
Okay. What kind of pain meds did they give you?
They gave me just like a step up from ibuprofen.
Okay.
For like muscle tightness, nerve pain.
Taquitos, American Austin.
Why are you saying taquitos? 7-Eleven?
So essentially, internal meme here means we're spending like a few bucks at a gas station, meaning you're probably getting some bull. Courtyard Times, Venus, Courtyard Times, Kiss and Makeup, Apple Bill, Hudson News, Venmoing out $65, Forever 21, H&M, Courtyard Times again for the third time, Delta New York, JFK Pete's Coffee. You're taking money from savings and putting it in, $20 there. Getting a tan again, 1 tan in the month, not enough apparently. Venmo, Snap Kitchen, expensive way to do food for you. And that was in Ann Arbor, or are they based out of Ann Arbor? I don't know.
They're based.
Oh, okay. Got your nails did?
For the pageant. These are all pageant things. See, tan,
They're
nails.
all a wants thing. Okay. Some taquitos, transferring in $20 from savings. Hilton, Zellin money out. Taquitos, transferring in $20 from savings because we need to get our taquitos. And Chick-fil-A, DoorDash, another expensive way to get food. Raising Cane's, withdrawing from the ATM, $53. 7-Eleven, taquitos, and Chick-fil-A, P. Terry's, DoorDash, Starbucks, taquitos, P. Terry's, Double Dave's, DoorDash. Again, mind you, this is within 30 days, meaning you're going out to eat every single day of your life. Yeah, so yes, you can save money. Thundercloud subs, because I promise making a sandwich, especially at the quality of Thunderclouds, is certainly going to be cheaper than $12.50 at home. I promise you that. A singular sandwich, yeah. Cash Apping out $7, Zellin out $37, Zellin out $120, Zellin out $15, Zellin out $13, Zellin out $25, Zellin out $8, Zellin out $40. Zellin out $41, Zellin out $12.
A lot of the Zells are for bills because my friend pays all of our bills through her account. So like the 120, 25, 60, they're all going to be like internet, Wi-Fi. But then also sometimes like she'll drive us to go get food. And so then I'll have to Zell her for food.
Yeah.
So that's usually what the back and forth is. Sometimes groceries and things like that. But I didn't realize how much I ate out for sure.
Because you don't budget. Because you're not responsible. That's not a put down. You're just not responsible.
No, I know.
Just throwing out
I'm a
as fact.
20-year-old just spending everything
All
I
right,
got.
don't use your age as an excuse. I don't find that's disgusting.
But most people my age, we're all like this. Not saying it's okay.
Most
but
Americans in any age are in massive amounts of terrible debt. Don't compare
So I'm
yourself
like a
to the
step
worst
up
of the
from that.
worst. Okay, but again, don't
step up from the
Don't
average.
compare yourself to the worst of the worst. Try to be good.
I don't want to be good. I want to be great.
Well, you're the opposite of that financially speaking. So
We'll get there.
will we? Because you also said we're headed down the path of being $5,000 in credit card debt. That's what you said. You're also making excuses not to pay off your card. Oh, I feel like I'm digging into you, but you were just they're pushing back on everything. So I don't know what
I'm known
else to
for
do.
that.
Yes, but there also is just sometimes lean on people who know more than you in subjects. Dude, I'm a dumb in the vast majority of subjects. So I listen to people who are smarter than me in that. Personal finance, I've spent years and years and years trying to learn as much as I can. You obviously know nothing about personal finance, and that's totally fine. Lean on someone who knows things about it and listen.
Tell me what to do.
What the f***? Have I not told you what to do like 500 times now?
Don't eat out. Okay, is there anything else?
Yeah, if a pageant is a want and we're spending all our money and going into 30% debt for it, we're not doing it. We're cash flowing it.
I need to get sponsors. That's the thing.
Or get sponsors. We took savings from $50 to $0. So nothing's even a thing anymore, okay? Cool. Rent is $840, correct? Mm-hmm. Utilities.
$848. So $850.
Utilities, $180.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually.
You do not pay for maintenance on the car. You do not pay for the car. You do not pay for the car insurance. You pay for renter's insurance. What is that, like $30?
I don't pay for, we don't have renter's insurance. We don't require it. They don't require it.
You should get it.
Yeah, we should.
I'm putting in your budget 15. It's pretty cheap.
And then
Just get it.
our gas is $20 for me a month. Internet,
20 for the place.
yeah, 20 for the 20 for me, 40 for the whole place.
Okay.
Internet is 80 for the whole place, 40 for me.
So it's just you and one roommate.
Yes, me and one roommate, so we half everything.
How much do you spend on gas for your car on a monthly basis?
I feel like it's a lot. I could probably drive around less. Probably like 40 every week.
40 every week. Death.
It's
Yeah,
rough.
we had 260.
Yeah, it's rough.
What is this car?
It's a Lincoln MKC 2017, but I'm bad and I'll sometimes drive home on my lunch break. And that's, I think, what it is.
Let's give you medical. What do you think it costs medical for you to get the prescriptions you need? Not
Like every
against that
month?
at all. Yeah, not against that at all.
Oh, probably. I mean, I'm including like exam visits. I usually probably have like one exam with my dermatologist or
month?
pain or something. Yeah, a month. So probably averaging out like $40.
Okay.
Because HEB is really affordable
It is.
prescriptions.
And you're probably on your parents' insurance.
I am on my company's insurance, but my dad always pays for my copays still.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, there's this money that went ever, and there's ATM withdrawals, and we're spending $1 billion on a pageant. So, woo.
Yeah, there was like 600 just for makeup as a charge.
And we're Ubering everywhere and doing a bunch of stuff. We're not shopping anymore.
Yeah, we're not shopping anymore.
Just until you are out of your bad, death, 30% debt. You are not eating out. You are not buying clothes. It doesn't exist. Let me ask you a question. This is going to come off weird, but I don't give a shit because there's actually a place it will lead to. You're a 20-year-old college student who has societally objective good looks. Okay, lovely. Are you single?
It's complicated. I guess. Yes.
Girl, fire up that Tinder. Fire up that Hinge. Get other people to pay for your dinners. I kind of mean that as a joke. Some people are gonna they take everything like literally seriously. But again, what that essentially means is okay. So if you are going to, if you want to go out to eat, a friend's gonna cover it in this situation. A date's gonna cover it, or you're just gonna have free fun, or you're not spending the money. If you can't get someone else to pay for it, and you're not going places and begging people, I'm also not saying that. Again,
Yeah.
a lot of people are gonna take things very literally. It's just like okay, you can do that stuff, but as long as you're not paying for it.
Yeah.
Right now, you are not eating out to eat. You are not buying yourself clothes right now. Unless it's like, oh my goodness, okay, all of our underwear just burned in a crazy nuclear bomb test or
Yeah.
something. You know,
Fair.
fine. Go get a pair. Food, So do you and your roommate split groceries at all, or are we fully independent?
We split groceries like when we buy it, but we'll usually actually no, I guess we do just split it. We break down the receipt. I usually break down the receipt.
So you guys grocery shop together and split down the receipt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But we'll half the things that we eat that we split. Because we'll get like granola bars and we'll half that.
Yeah.
But then we get a lot of our own stuff.
I'm going to allow you to contribute $300 to that. I want to do lower.
A month?
Yeah.
For groceries?
Yeah. I just strictly ration type stuff, but also you're going to hate this because, again, you spend a lot on beauty. But this is for if you have to get a pair of underwear. This is for whatever you need to do. Toothpaste, blah, 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 blah. Makeup. $100 a month.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Good. Thank you. First time this
Progress.
episode. Okay. I promise I don't hate you, by the way. I'm digging into you because I care.
No, I need that because no one's done it.
What hurts me the most is when I can tell I care about someone's financial future more than they do. And that's when I freak the fuck out.
Understandable.
Subscriptions and stuff.
I just have Apple Music.
Ooh, no, you don't. You're listening to ads. Okay.
Ads?
Yeah.
What?
Congratulations.
What about my playlist and everything? How am I supposed to like pick what I want to listen to? Like you go Spotify, Pandora, it's like...
Sure. Dude, I don't give a shit. You can't pay off a credit card. You're not paying for music when there are services to list ads. I don't care. Do not say anything.
I'll take it out of my grocery budget.
Oh, if you have to do that, do that.
It'll be worth it.
But okay, but it doesn't exist in the budget. Anything else you have to pay for on a minimum monthly basis that you have to pay for in your life?
Dog food. But I mean, I guess it's including groceries. We put it in the groceries, so never mind.
It's already put in the groceries?
Yeah, we buy it with the groceries and half
What
it.
kind of dog do you have?
I have 2 dogs. I have a blue Lacy and a Catahoula. They're
I
both...
can't picture them, but I bet they're very cute.
They're very cute. One looks like
love
a yellow lab, and the other's like a spotted little, like brown and black little girl.
I love dogs.
Me too.
Dogs are the best. And actually, I love all animals. But, I mean, I find cows very cute.
Oh yeah, they're fun until they bite you. The dogs. One day, a dog took the last third of my nail off.
Oh, dogs. I thought you meant cows.
Oh no.
It's like,
I'm sure they could. Maybe.
sure they could. So nothing else is required to be in your budget.
No.
How's school being paid for?
Dad.
Cool. Totally good with that. All right. So, I mean, this is good news. Your budget to survive, it's a lot for a college student who doesn't pay for school or car. So don't get me wrong, but Austin is also expensive. But $1,809 is needed to survive. That's your monthly survival in this tight
1,800.
budget. And this is what you can cut back to. Even if you're in a good position, you have a fully funded emergency fund, investing, blah, 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 blah. No bad debt. Still, well, actually, it's going to be an extra $50.
And that's not including what to put in savings, right?
No,
Yeah.
not now. That's going to be an extra $50, so $1,859 because of the minimum monthly credit card payments. But, okay, so it's expensive because of Austin. Either way... And we're going to include just the extra pageant money with this stuff. You already have the modeling stuff that you already have. Sorry, not pageant, modeling gigs that you're not spending money on. We're considering that just bonus money that comes in that we'll use. But you have an extra $541 left on a monthly basis.
Wow.
Wow.
That's more than I thought. That's more than I
Agreed.
budgeted. I don't know how.
And because you're able to lean on your parents a little bit, I'm going to forego the 1 month emergency fund that we usually have. Month number 1, you pay off one of the cards. Woo. Chop it up. Never use it again. Chop it up. One of the cards, chop it up, never use it again. Choose which one. I don't care. The next card.
Does it not help to have like multiple cards? Like if I paid them both
We will
off.
get there.
Okay.
Month number 2. Pay it off. Now this is what you're going to do. One of the gas stops that you make on a monthly basis, 1 week of gas, you put the gas on there. You don't put anything else on there. Only that 1 week of gas, and you pay it off every month. Because I'm going to turn you into a credit card person. You're headed down the wrong path right now. You're headed down the path. I want you to go down the path where you're a very successful person, financially speaking. So that's what you're going to do. Okay? Now, what I need you to do after that, and this is before you can have fun because it's just risky. Not having an emergency fund is an emergency.
Yeah.
You know what an emergency fund is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So it's what it takes for you to survive bare bones for 6 months. I need you to have $11,000. With this financial situation, you know what that means?
It's going to be a long time.
That's a 2-year wait, essentially. Rounded. 2-year wait. Now, work a couple extra hours. Mm-hmm. You're not doing much of school right now. And you can take it at your own pace. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. But work a second job.
Yeah.
The raise is coming. That'll help.
Yeah. I also just got a mini promotion to be a groomer's assistant, and that
Good.
gives extra money.
Good. And then again, any extra money that comes in via the modeling gigs. So be applying to everything. Work as many hours as you can. Right now is the it's like the sacrifice everything. It's worth it right now. It sucks. I know. Everyone just wants to live in the early 20s. Everyone wants to live it every time, really. But everyone makes more of an excuse to live through it in the early 20s, late teens, college, blah, blah, blah. Seriously, if you work your off and just have a 10-month emergency fund within a 1-year time, which you could do if you wanted to, dude, it's so worth it. And during that time, this is what I'll allow. Not having an emergency fund is an emergency, but you also do have a good safety net with the family situation. So 2 months and the credit cards are paid off, correct? One is chopped up. The other one, you're only putting one gas a month on it. And you're paying it off. After that, put in your budget. And okay. In your budget for an extra 3 months, no fun spending, but you save up a 1-month emergency fund. Okay, so that's 3 months. You have a 1-month emergency fund. Once you have a 1-month emergency fund, allow yourself $150 a month of fun. It's not much, but it's a little. Again, you know, if you go out on dates, if you're friends, if you're family, they can cover things, whatever. You have free fun. That's lots of free fun in Austin. That's a nice thing. And you can do that, and then just the rest of the money goes towards saving the emergency fund. So what I want to see is by the time you're done with college in like 22 or whatever, the undergrad portion, maybe. Well, you're taking it a little slow, so we'll see. But by 22, I want to see a 6-month emergency fund. So you're saving slower towards it. But I think that's a more guaranteed way to see you get there is if we can allow a little bit of fun in it once the credit cards are paid off and you have a 1-month emergency fund. So again, 5 months in order to get there. Then $150 towards fun, work a little more, have a little more towards fun, and get a fully funded emergency fund by the time you're finishing 22 years old. What do you think of this?
Sounds hard, but I think I can do it.
Do you want to do it?
I do want to do it.
Okay.
But I'm curious if there's like investments, like small investments that can get me there faster that I can make when I make this much money. I'm no Shark Tank shark. I can't put hundreds of thousands, but if there's
lots of conversations to be happened there. Okay. So yes, I want to get you in the stock market in general. Is to say it follows the average stock market return of 8% a year, all up years and down years combined through the history.
I watch it a little bit. I have a few stocks, baby stocks, $5 each.
Definitely not starting with individual stocks. I'm talking stock market index funds. But either way, the reason we're not doing that for an emergency fund is because it is volatile. Yes, you're going to get an average. Well, based on historic returns, there's no promises, but an average is 8%, but there's still going to be years where it's down. Like another great recession could happen. It could drop 50%. If our emergency fund goes 50% down and we're not even fully funded emergency fund at that time, that's a big hit. And then something happens medically, something happens with school, something happens with family, whatever it might be. You have to get your own car for some reason, That's a risky way to have an emergency fund. We have our emergency fund and a high yield savings. I use SoFi because they have 4.5%. It's really good. You can use whatever. We just have our emergency fund sitting aside. And then the way you talked about it makes me think of getting even more risky things, maybe some crypto, individual stocks, investing in a business, things like that. That's not what an emergency fund is. Emergency fund is the boring pile of cash that sits on the side just in case an emergency happens. Now, you have a fully funded emergency fund after 22. Absolutely. Fun fact is, even if you just work this job for the rest of your life, which you won't, at this salary, which you won't for the rest of your life, if you just invested 20% of this, dude, you're a millionaire easily by the time you retire because you're so young, you take advantage of compound growth throughout the rest of your life. Do you know what that is?
Where it continues to build.
It continues to build because you got 8% from last year's money, and then the new sum gets another 8%, and then blah, blah, blah. And so it just goes and goes and goes. And you have time on your side, which is awesome. So you have a lot of potential. What's required right now is just the temporary sacrifice. Okay, we're not having fun for 5 months because we're going to have a 1 month emergency fund and we're paying off our 2 cards. Then we're going to have a limited budgeting amount of fun going forward until we're like end of 22, because that should be around the time when you have $10,000, $11,000 saved up in an emergency fund.
Yeah.
What do you think? You said it's hard.
I think it's possible though. I have a lot of goals, and my finances right now it's not going to keep up with what I want to do.
What do you want to do? What are the goals?
Like, this is going to be silly, but I want a motorcycle, and I'm far off from that.
You are.
I really want a motorcycle though.
Dude, let's get you a motorcycle. Congratulations at 22. If you have a fully funded emergency fund and no bad debt, dude.
Do you think I could apply for one? Or do you think
Oh, please.
You want me to pay it all off on the spot after the 2 years? I just caught back up. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, you just caught back up, so you're going to go into debt?
Well, like, what else?
Something
What's
that goes down in value? You set your...
at 22, then I start saving at 22 for this motorcycle in 2 years?
Dude, an emergency fund is more important than a motorcycle.
Well, I know, I agree, but that's just so long. I didn't know that's when we start saving.
22 years is long? 2 years in the grand perspective of your life is nothing. It's a blip on the radar. But f*** you, it's long.
When you're riding a motorcycle, you're not going to want to ride a motorcycle for the rest of your life.
Dude, I promise your existence is not going to change that much in 2 years. Here's the thing I was going to say before you just went insane. The fun thing is at 22, when you have a fully funded emergency fund and you're investing 20% of your income, if your needs are less than 50%, which they should be, you get to have 30% of your money go towards fun. You could save up in like 6 months and buy a motorcycle in cash. And let's say, okay, you finance the motorcycle today. Your credit, I don't know, you have maxed out credit cards, so your credit's probably and interest rates are high anyway right now, so you're getting a death interest rate on a thing that goes down in value. It's stupid. And then let's think about it another way. Okay, there are situations where leverage on a vehicle might make sense, but that's for savvy investors, people who manage their money well. Guess what? We have 2 max out credit cards, and we're choosing to eat out over paying those off. So you are not that savvy person who's able to take advantage of that. So I'm not even going to walk through how to do that, because I don't want you to be encouraged or tempted to go that way, because you're going to get yourself more in debt, just like the way you think that was an investment, even though you're paying 30% on $1,000. Are you going to choose a motorcycle over just regular financial sanity?
No, but I'm just going to have to wait longer, I guess.
2 years.
It's going to be minimum 2 years. It's going to be like 3 years, really, because I want a Ducati, so it's going to be minimum 3.
With the way modern medicine is, you have 60 years left of your life. 60 years left of your life.
Unless I get hit by a truck tomorrow, you never know.
And if you get hit by a truck tomorrow, you'll have no idea that you sacrificed anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you sacrificed, you won't remember that you went through the pain of sacrificing. So just sacrifice. Pretend like the future exists. May as well. It's a better bet than assuming it's not going to. Sure, we have the infrastructure in this country, and it's all dependent on cars, so you're likely to get hit by a car in this country more than any other country. Not any other country, but industrialized, normal countries who actually care about their citizens. But, so yes, that could happen. But guess what? We're not going to bet on that. We're going to bet on you existing like the average person. Just for the next 5 months. Are you actually going to follow the budget I laid out to a T? Okay, so credit cards are gone in 2 months, correct?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes.
1 is chopped up?
Chop it up now or no?
1, yes, actually, you should.
Just like today?
You shouldn't be paying it off. Will you chop it up right here?
Right now?
Yeah, you should. Are you serious about this?
No. I'm not going to chop it up right now.
You're not serious about this.
I am serious. I'm not going to use it anymore.
Then why does it matter if you have it?
Because that scares me. I don't know.
Why does it scare you?
What if there's an emergency and I have like...
That's what emergency funds are for.
Yeah, but if I don't have an emergency fund, what am I going to do?
Well, I don't know. If an emergency happens, you probably can't spend the $20 you have until you hit your limit.
No, but here's the thing. Once you pay it off, okay, it's $500. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. It's all paid back. But then I'm paying off the other one, and then... Bam, I'm like desperate. I can't pay rent. I'm about to get kicked out. I need something.
You think the dad that gives you a car and the dad that pays for your college is going to allow you to be homeless? Again, the reason why, usually I do a 1 month emergency fund first before attacking the debt. The reason I didn't do that is because you have an incredible safety
Well,
net.
I don't want to ask him. That's why I would rather.
I know you don't want to.
I would rather just keep the card
I know
until
you
I'm
don't want to.
stable.
No one wants to ask. The thing is, this is an uncomfortable situation. Being in this amount of debt is uncomfortable. Getting out of this debt, the sacrifice that's required is uncomfortable. If you get in a situation of you're about to be homeless, I would rather you uncomfortably ask your dad to not be homeless than you uncomfortably live under a bridge.
You'd rather me ask my dad than just put it back on the credit card?
Not necessarily.
See, that's what I'm
not
saying.
The point.
That's what I'm saying. Well, before I have an emergency fund, can I just keep the card until I have the emergency fund and then I'll chop it up? That's a fair agreement?
Okay, so by the
Once
end,
I have 500 in the emergency fund, I can cut it?
yes.
Okay.
Well,
I'll agree to that.
So you'll agree to that?
I'll agree to that.
Fine. Okay, so in 3 months, then
Yes.
you're chopping it up.
Yes.
And the other one, you agreed to only do one purchase of gas a
Yes.
month on it. And that's it. And you pay it off every month.
The rest of the gas just on my normal
Your
card?
credit will be golden. And then just, you can go your own way about learning credit and stuff. I recommend YouTube videos. They're lovely.
Any channels you recommend?
Got our boy Graham Stephan out there. He is the OG finance YouTuber, and he I think paved the way for talking about how to utilize credit cards and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good for
Check him out.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. He has a lot of evergreen content on that. So, and then you're gonna follow this budget strictly until you have the 1 month emergency fund. You will. Actually, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold you to it. That means I want to see in 6 months, you're going to come back and you're going to say, here, the credit cards will be gone. I will only see gas purchases. And you will have a 1 month and a little more emergency fund. 6 months. You will sit right here.
February? Is that February?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think so.
Any questions? Any concerns?
I think my only question was that investment question.
I want to get
Which don't invest until I'm 22.
Not necessarily. Don't invest until you have a fully funded emergency fund right now, because not having an emergency fund is an emergency.
Yeah.
And feel free to watch my other videos to see examples of that. People have not had emergency funds and they just get.
Oh, I actually do have a question. If I paid off my credit card, how low do you think the interest could get? Or in a month or two?
Wait,
Does the interest lowers when you pay it off more frequently?
no.
It doesn't?
Wait.
I thought your interest goes up as you have big bills you're using over a certain amount.
Okay. Well, so the amount that will be subject to the interest rate will obviously be lower if the balance is lower, the amount you owe. So yes, there will be less interest accruing if it's $250 versus $500 on there. And yes, there could be penalties being over the credit limit, depending. I don't know the situation for that. And of course, miss a payment like you did. Yes, there was that penalty. But when you have a $0 balance, there will be no interest because there's no balance for interest to be subject to.
Okay.
So
Got it.
your credit cards will be paid off every single month. Interest is not something you're ever going to have to worry about. If you're ever worrying about interest, you've gotten yourself into a bad situation.
Okay.
Also talking about real estate, but that's a very different conversation for a very different time.
Yeah. I'm far from that.
Yeah.
Especially in Austin.
Well, actually, the exciting thing is if you listen to this now and you're easily in the top 5% of people doing well for your age, if you actually listen to me, get to this point, dude, you're going to be a homeowner way quicker than anyone else your age that you're going with. You're going to be well and beyond people. If you actually listen, and I know what I said was tough, and I, punch with my words. This is how I do it. That's me. The benefits are immense if you actually listen.
And I know I can do it because I've been looking for more ways to make money, more high paying jobs in my field and stuff. So I'm confident I can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Any final thoughts?
No, I don't think so.
For Paris, I hope she listens to me. That lots of pushback, but that might just be the natural reaction. I really want her to be in a better place. The exciting thing about talking to someone her age and in this situation that I haven't done in quite a while is that she's in the time when she can change it and be on the right path instead of having to fix everything. So spending in a budget, 0 out of 10, that was ridiculous. Debt, not the worst. I mean, couple credit cards, they are maxed out, but 2 out of 10 because they're maxed out. Emergency fund, there's nothing 0 out of 10. Retirement, there's nothing 0 out of 10. House, there's nothing. Real estate, 0 out of 10. So it's going to be a 0.5 out of 10. Make sure to check out all the resources in the description below. They are what I use or would use in specific situations.
Hi, my name is Sienna Wareham. I'm 25 years old, based out of Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do for a living here in Austin?
I work as a bond underwriting assistant for Markel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much do you bring in on a yearly basis?
I don't know the yearly, but I know I make $23 an hour, about 37 and a half a week. So
37 and a half?
Yeah.
Why is it not right up to that 40?
I think they were doing like a 40-hour work week, but then to kind of like, I guess like with COVID or something, they kind of went down to 37 and a half as like the full time. It was like before I came in, so.
At 25 an hour?
23 an hour.
23. Interesting. How often do you take time off?
I try not to as much as I can. But like, days like today, like I did. So, but for the most part, like I'm there the full 37 and a half.
That would be $44,850 a year. If you didn't take any time off, obviously you're going to take time off. What are we thinking? Like $40,000 a year?
Not that.
42,000?
Yeah, not that low, but maybe like 42, 43.
Yeah, 42. Okay. Call $42,000 on a yearly basis. Pretty cool. Okay. For the Austin area, it's in a more expensive area. I think in majority places in Texas or along the South, 44 or, whatever would be fine. But, in Austin, how do you feel living on 42?
Well, I feel very like kind of fortunate just because like right now, like I live with my boyfriend and he pays for the rent and I take care of everything else. So it kind of,
Don't you owe him money though?
I do owe him money, yes.
Oh, okay. So it's
like, but like our relationship agreement is just kind of like he pays the rent and then like that was like extra money on top of it. But
interesting. Okay. So lots of boyfriend help.
A lot, yes.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 29.
What does he do?
He's a law school student.
He's a student?
Yeah.
But he's paying for everything? Is he working? Or is he getting money from the fam?
He's getting money from his family that basically kind of helps pay for the apartment. But like I said, like everything else, like I pay for it.
If they want to do it, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a little interesting because you're the one with the job, but he's paying for it. But okay, go ahead and give us a breakdown. What's your financial situation looking like today? Give us a score, 0 out of 10.
So on the score of 0 out of 10, just like right now, I think I would probably put myself at like a 1.52.
Wow. Okay.
Just because like I was doing pretty good about like this time last year, but then like I had a series of like events come up and that kind of resulted in me using my credit card a lot more than what I normally would have been using. And now we're kind of at the point where like I think everything has like settled down now and now it's just a matter of like picking everything back up. So a lot of like what I do is just like try to like pay off my credit card to discover like as much as I can. But as you can see, it's not going on so well.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get on you on that a little because you kind of did like the stupidest thing you could do when it comes to paying off a credit card. But we'll get to that. And that was kind of upsetting as I was looking through everything. But yeah. But we will just start with the checking accounts. Then we'll look at the savings and the retirement. The accounts exist.
Yeah.
The numbers in them barely exist, but we will still look at them and then we'll get into your debts. But let's just set a foundation first. Starting with $98 in a checking account. Assuming you have automatic withdrawals and things, that can be kind of low.
Yeah, I don't have any automatic withdrawals on my Gate City. The only one that I have automatic is the power bill, which is on my Bank of America.
Okay.
And so that one, as long as I just keep, $90 in there, I know like that'll be fine.
Ended with 557, 1,691 came in, 1,232 out. So let's actually take a step back for a second. So if we do 42 and then we have taxes, and you're contributing to a 401k?
Yeah. So I just got hired on at Markel as like a full-time employee. So I just started the 401k there. So it's like existent, but like I've only contributed money like for 2 pay periods now.
What do you think you're bringing in?
So my
monthly basis,
like 2,400, I think, like about 2,400.
And it's split between the 2 checking accounts.
Yeah.
Okay, a month. Yeah, it's a month, not paycheck.
Yeah, it's like 1,200 a paycheck.
Okay. That'd bring you to $30,000. Yeah, maybe. Well, what's your 401k contribution at right now?
So I have it set out to, I think it's 3% out of my paycheck goes into the 401k. And then I think the company also matches at 3%. I think that's how I had it set up.
2,400. Yeah. We saw in the two accounts together, 2,100 come in.
Okay.
So that brings it even lower.
Yeah. I do like in general like estimations, so it's probably market there.
Well, I guess we're only going to go off of what we have. 2,100, huh? Okay. So in here, knowing that we have debt and stuff, we're Venmoing out a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah.
Constantly. Venmo, getting coffee, some Regal Gateway and Arby's and Office the Tridon and Buffalo Wings. Halu Cosmetics expensive.
Yep.
Well, we're trying to get out of debt. And Venmoing out $100. Is Daniel the boyfriend?
Yep, that's right.
$400 sent to
Yeah,
Daniel.
that's like part of the money that I owe him. So.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into that. Total Wine, not 100% necessary when we're trying to get out of debt, especially if we owe money to our boyfriend. Venmoing out $100, Venmoing out $55, Venmoing out $110. It's a lot of Venmoing out money.
Yeah, so I kind of have like this personal trainer that that I see just like twice a week. She kind of like helps with like trying to work out because I'm trying to like in the process of losing weight. So I was like seeing her when she lived here in Austin, but then she moved out to Chicago. So now we just kind of do like virtual appointments.
Physical health is so important. That's why I don't bash anyone for going to the gym, even if it's kind of costly, but that is adding up to so much. But if that's what's working for you, I don't know. We're gonna have to take a look at the end with everything put together.
Gotcha.
Before we get to that ending, you should hit subscribe though, because we're trying to get to 500,000 subscribers and we are very close. Okay. So, and then we have the Bank of America where there are automatic withdrawals.
Yep.
Started with 150, ending with 240. 1,305 came in, and then about 1,200 went out. In here, Rick's Cleaners and Domino's. We're getting some pizza. Zelling out money because you weren't already Venmoing out enough money. So you zelled out 40, then you zelled out 500. So we're sending money to a lot of different people, by the way. Mm-hmm. And we're paying off Bank of America credit card. Well, not paying off, but we're putting payments towards it. And then we're, again, zelling out $65. Why are we sending so much money around Venmo and Zells? So,
like the personal trainer, she takes Venmo, so that's like the Gate City, like all the.
That was a lot of money. Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of what that is. And then my boyfriend needed some of the money that I owed him here pretty recently, so that's why some of the Zelle transfers over to him are for that reason. And then another thing is just like I try to keep like a little bit of money in like each of my accounts, just because like I try to like keep track in my head about how much is on each of my cards. And then if I get like lower than a point, then I try to like spread the money out. That way it's just like it's a little bit more like manageable for me, in the sense of like if I do like pick the wrong card, if I'm like, you know, like a little bit anxious at the checkout line and just to grab the first card, I know that I should have enough to cover like whatever it is I'm doing. So a lot of those payments are like to myself, if it's like a Zelle, like to me and stuff. So.
Now, you just started this retirement account, right? Or
yeah.
Well, no, what about the savings? Let's start with the savings. What is the savings? This isn't savings.
Yeah. So about this time last year, I had about $1,000 in my savings account, or like $1,200 actually. But then, like I said, like earlier, there's like a series of like events that happened.
Well, okay, what happened?
My grandmother had a health scare, and like at the time I was in Korea. And I was already planning on moving here to Austin. So I had that flight booked, but then, that scare kind of came in. So I wanted to go like see her before she passed, cause I haven't seen her for a few years. So I had to like, change the booking there from international. Like I basically had to book like 2 flights. One to change the airport from Austin, or to go from Austin to Idaho, and then get there. And then it was also a bunch of like spending money while I'm there, because that's like an unexpected trip. And so that's kind of where a lot of the problems started. And then I came here, and then my boyfriend and I both just moved here. He's from Korea. So.
And you?
I'm from Montana.
Okay.
So we both like moved here with like absolutely nothing. All we had was the apartment. So then a lot more charges kind of came on of, getting stuff for the apartment just because like the timing of everything. So that put a lot more debt on.
Have to if we didn't have money.
Yeah, it was just like the timing of it because like he had paid his tuition and then I had already spent like a lot of my savings trying to pay off the credit card debt from getting from Korea to Idaho. So then kind of like there wasn't any money in my checking account and he didn't have any money available to him just yet.
Yeah.
So then we kind of were using my credit cards.
Why? If we don't have the money to afford, why are we doing it though?
Well, because you still need to like buy groceries and stuff like that.
Groceries, yes. You talked about furniture. Let's put a mattress on the ground and call it good until we can get things.
Well, yeah.
That we can pay for.
Yeah, and so that's kind of like what we were trying to do like in the beginning and stuff. And then it just kind of like spiraled kind of from there as well as like some other issues that happened.
Like what?
The job that I had when I first moved to Austin was honestly just like extremely stressful. So there was a lot of kind of like bad spending just because like it was like mental health, I guess. And I was
that was your coping?
Yeah, because like it was a remote job and like I moved here with no friends. So the only reason for me to go outside was shopping. And so that kind of led to a lot more purchases. And now, like I said, we have a different job. Mental health's a lot better. And yeah, now we're here. So.
Okay. Well, we got to look elsewhere for coping. But either way, because I mean, we're not in a place where if something bad happened right now and we went back to that, we would just be going further and further into debt because we have no savings. This savings started at $62.26. $10 went out because you're below the minimum savings.
Yeah.
So there's no even point of having this. I'd close this and put it somewhere else. This is nothing. I would just put this in the checking account. This, I mean, this $59 now is going to nothing. So what are we doing? I mean, have you been seeing you're losing $10 a month?
Yeah, I just saw that because the bank that I used, they just increased the minimum account balance from $50 to $100 a little bit ago, and I hadn't gotten that notice because like this bank is up in North Dakota. So I do like the email notifications and stuff like that, but I just had missed the one where they had increased it to $100. So that's kind of why it's going down. And like I said, I was using it like about this time last year before, the stuff happened. So like it was being used. It's just I had to use that to pay my credit card.
But the most it's ever been was like just over 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And this retirement account sitting at $86.
Yeah.
So certainly nothing much there. And that's in a Target retirement fund, it looks like. So I'm cool with that. Now, Robinhood, it's pretty much, it's kind of funny.
It's going to be like about the same.
It's basically the same that you have in your Robinhood versus retirement account, $77. Why are we in bore drilling?
I think that was just like one of the ones that kind of like came up as like a default one or something like that.
Maybe it was the free one you got signing up. Some of the other ones are good, like Microsoft. Well, I don't know what Tilray is, but Microsoft and Visa and Apple, as far as individual stocks go, okay. And then you have some other ETFs which are good, but bore drilling, Tilray brands. I would get on that more if we were talking about like an overall balance of a retirement portfolio, but there really isn't a retirement portfolio. $25 in another Robinhood. Maybe this is a Robinhood IRA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way that my job kind of was like, it was like a contract employee before I became like a full-time. So when I got hired on as like that contract, I started like these two accounts because I wanted to start putting money away to save just like a little bit. Because at the time I didn't have like a 401k or anything. And then I became like a full-time employee through Markel. And then I got access to their 401k. So I started like contributing into there. And then I just haven't closed out of the Robinhood one yet to put the money in there.
And this is just in some ETFs, but again, this is split between a few. So that was the good section. Like, we're going into the painful section now, and I'm already a little nervous because we have absolutely nothing saved. We're Venmoing out and selling out money on things we cannot afford. We're going out to eat. And of course, of this relationship we're in, which, I mean, you guys aren't married. There's no legal agreements as far as I know, except for maybe this debt. But either way, you're not taking care of rent and it's been taken care of by his parents. That's fine, but you're taking care of everything else. but we're bringing in $2,100 a month is what's hitting our account in a quite expensive city like Austin, Texas. All of it's going to all that crap. We're not paying off our credit cards. That's what we're about to go into. And we have nothing in savings. So I'm already feeling a bit nervous. Okay. The credit card. This is the credit card that you're trying to pay off, as you said. Trying to pay off. What is this try to pay off? Because that's some bullshit.
So I recently, when I first got the card, I was actually able to pay it off like every month. Because like this was my first credit card, and at the time I didn't have any credit, so I was like able to actually do it, like every month. And then, like I said, when all that stuff happened back in July, then that's when I kind of got more reliant on it, and then it's just been like that downward spiral.
Well, in that case, you're clearly not a credit card person. Chop them up. Doesn't make sense. This is not your emergency fund. We make an emergency fund. But again, what's the bullshit of you were spewing to me earlier? I'm paying it. I'm trying to pay it off. What is that bullshit? You said that.
Yeah. So that's just been me back in, I want to say like it was like in March when I got like the confirmation that I was going to become like a full-time employee. I had tried to stop like using my card like as much, my credit card, and then I was just using my debit cards for a while there. And then when it got to the point where, because I was paid weekly when I was a contract worker, and then I switched to biweekly as a full-time employee. So there was like a little bit there where I needed to go to the grocery store and stuff, but I didn't have enough money to actually go to the grocery store.
Okay,
so then,
grocery store.
Yeah,
okay, we can talk about grocery store, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Paying off, okay, starting with $3,212, paying off $271. Okay, that's more than the minimum monthly payment. Fantastic. But you purchased $1,688 on there, accruing interest of $91, bringing your now total balance of $4,720 on your Discover card. So what is the bullshit trying to pay this off? Because guess what? That is not groceries. That is not groceries. What is it? What's the bullshit?
It's also just like some other stuff.
Yes, but why say you're trying to pay it off?
Because like I am like trying.
No, you're not. You're putting all the money on there. You paid off $271 and then you put $1,688 on. That's not trying to pay it off. Right?
No.
What? Okay. Because I don't want to bullshit here. We're not going to be able to overcome anything, do anything, improve our situation in any way whatsoever if we're saying, I'm trying to pay it off, and then I look at that. Right? Anything?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry.
So, okay, again, we're saying, well, I had to do some groceries. We're not doing groceries. Look at all those lines. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Green lines equals bullshit down here. We're spending money on some crap. It was $104 HYTT and Taco Bell and some. The way they combine these words makes it impossible to read. But some triangle lender. What's that? $60 triangle lender. What's that? EWC triangle lender.
I go get waxed, and there was just like a miscommunication on, I have like the wax pass, so all I do whenever I go there is pay tip, and there's just a miscommunication on like.
But you pay for the pass.
Yeah, I've already paid for the pass, so I got like the.
So get some wax, boyfriend waxes. You really cannot afford to be doing all these extra things.
Well, like I got on the wax pass when I came here last year, and I'm not planning on getting another one. So once I finish like the last 3 of them, then I'm going to be done.
Okay, and you're tipping good. And you're going to TLC, which is a restaurant, and Troubadour Apartments, you're paying $3. It's something as a supermarket that's clearly not a necessity. Alamo, Draft House, Netflix, Total Wine & More, CenturyLink, Astound, powered by Grande.
Yes.
Is that your utility?
Yeah.
Please?
So
why are we putting that on a credit card if we're trying to pay it off?
So I just had when I first like had the CenturyLink, that one was just like on my credit card, just because I didn't have my debit card with me. But that's actually going to get changed because now it's in somebody else's name. So I just need to get that changed there, and then I just need to like also fix the the Grande, because that's also like the internet that we pay for.
Okay. Apple subscription, going to movie theaters, Apple subscription. Mint Mobile, that's a good way to save money. I have a link in the description. I partnered with them. You can sign up. And Breakerwood Skin, you spent so much money on the waxing and the skincare and cosmetics and all this stuff.
Skincare was for a dermatologist appointment for the moles I have.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm chilling there.
Yeah, there's
Apple Bill, H&M. I assume you are okay on clothes, and it was not an emergency to go to H&M and buy clothes.
It was an emergency in the sense of when I went to Korea, I didn't take all of my clothes with me. And at the time I was working remotely, but now I have an in-office job and I can't wear a lot of the clothes I have in office because they have like holes in them where they show like too much cleavage or stuff like that.
Well, the suit peddler certainly wasn't necessary, or going to the salon, or Merit Triangle, or going to the movie theaters, or having an ad-free discovery program, or Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. So all those green lines with a utility thrown in there, and then the dermatologist was just totally fine. All that was bullshit. We're not trying to pay off a credit card. We're not trying to make progress. You have money you owe your boyfriend, yet we're spending all that money on that crap. Why are we going to the crap? I need to know the mentality behind it so we can overcome it. Why are we spending so much on bull?
Yeah, so the eating out like only happens if I don't bring a lunch to work.
Bring a lunch to work!
I do. Like, honestly, 95% of the time, it's just that one, like, 5% is like if I didn't realize I had ran out of something like the night before and it's too late to go to the grocery store. Or if it's kind of one of the things where it was poor planning on my side and I just didn't make something for lunch, then like I'll go out and eat. But like that doesn't happen all that often with this job.
All that often?
Well, during like the...
All that often?
Well, going out for lunch at work, that doesn't happen.
Well, then what's all the other bull?
And a lot of the other stuff is like if my boyfriend, if neither one of us is like up for cooking, like where it's just like we're both just completely
Okay, well, you're up
exhausted.
for cooking now.
Yeah.
That's no longer a thing. You're trying to get out of credit card debt. You're trying to pay your boyfriend back. Your boyfriend doesn't even have a job, and he gave you money that you have to pay back. Come on. Mm-hmm. We are not going out to eat just because, we're tired. Mm-hmm. We're not going out to eat. On the better side of this, there is another credit card that, I mean, you spent money on it, but there is no balance. Again, You are clearly not a credit card person because on that other card, you're trying to pay it off, but you like, what was it? Quadrupled the balance or versus what you put towards it from what you spent. Mm-hmm. Like, this is terrible. Cut it up, put all your payments to the debit card. This doesn't make any sense. I don't care about your credit if you're ruining your money and losing $91 a month in interest, which is only going to get worse because the balance is going up. Mm-hmm. But $56, we went to the grocery store and we got some gas. That's totally fine. Mm-hmm. I'm chilling with that. We have student loans. Where'd you go to college?
The University of Hawaii at Hilo.
Sure, that was expensive.
No, not really. I think in total, like...
Out of state in Hawaii?
Not out of state. So the Western states, like the 13 Western states, all have like this agreement called the WUI Exchange, where if you're like a resident of like any of the 13, you can go to any other state college for 150% of the in-state tuition. So for me, like at the time,
Still not perfect, but yeah.
Yeah, but it was ended up, I wanted to go to Portland State University, but that was going to cost like $50,000-$60,000, but UH Hilo was only going to be like $35,000. So I ended up kind of just going over there instead.
Some is subsidized, some is unsubsidized. You're at $32,245. Student loans are going to start up very, very soon. It's going to be about a $400 minimum monthly payment, I assume.
Yep.
Are you on a traditional repayment plan or are you on income base? What were you before it went to deferment?
So I've always been on deferment. I haven't actually.
Yeah, because you graduated during that whole thing.
Yeah, I graduated in 2021. So
interest is probably going to be anywhere from 3 to 6% for the unsubsidized and then subsidized.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 or 6 when I first got them like taken out. When I first like did them. It was. I think it's been some time.
6%. Yeah, that's getting in that suck area. Not like death, but. Sucks. Okay, so boyfriend, what do we owe him and for what?
So I think I now owe him $1,800. And that's pretty much just I had borrowed a little bit of money to pay on my credit card with all of the the purchase that we used when we first came here, because like we didn't like all have a car and stuff, so it was a lot of using my car to like get around.
Where did you get this money from to give you to pay off the card?
I cannot share that. I'm sorry.
When did he get it?
He got it. I want to say in August,
And when did you guys move here?
July.
You guys couldn't wait a month to get the stuff you were putting on your credit card besides just the groceries? You didn't max out the credit cards with groceries.
No. It's also like he wanted some of the stuff now, so.
Well, good. Then he could wait until he could pay for it if he wanted it. What? He is South Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting very American with that. I need it now, and so let me spend money I don't have. How much did you get from him at the peak?
At the peak, it was $4,000.
Huh. And you've been paying it off since August of last year?
Yeah, because for the longest time, he was telling me to not pay him back because he wanted me to pay off my credit card at the time, which was only about $2,000.
It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
The 4,000s now.
Well, I did pay a little bit more, so now it's like at $3,700. So it's a little bit less.
Yeah, but at the pace you're doing it, you went from, well, it was 2,000, so but then we got to 4,200. Oh, these need to be cut up. Mm-hmm. This cannot be a thing anymore. Okay. Are you doing a minimum monthly payment, or are you just paying it as you can do, or what? What is this?
I don't do the minimum monthly payment. I try to do between like $200 to $600 if I feel like I'm able to like afford that. Like
call it $400 then.
Yeah, because like I know there's sometimes where like I'm not going out as much. Like all the movies things, that was just me. Like I hadn't gone out in a while, and I was just like, okay.
I don't care.
Well, it's one of those where it's like if I do it once, then it kind of just like goes in a grouping, and then like there'll be just months where I don't go out at all, and then
you don't go out at all. Period. Mm-hmm. Should be as simple as that. 400. So we'll try to put towards them. Okay, your car, it's fully paid for?
I use his car.
Okay.
It's he bought the car, but he's.
Do you need a car?
Yeah, to go to work.
No. Do you need a car, or is this situation working out?
That's where it's working. I don't need a car.
Okay, he works from home or studies from home.
Not studies from home, but we live close enough to the law school. Like he just he bought a bike that he just takes to school and back again just because it's easier. And then I take the car to work.
Okay, very good. So you don't see needing to get a car in your near future?
Honestly, no.
How much longer for law school?
He just finished his first year, so he's got 2 more years, and then he's got to take the bar.
Yeah.
And then in that time, then I'll probably will need a car, but that's kind of like, we were still kind of like talking about that situation because there's still a possibility that we might move from Austin. So
why? Well, at the end.
Yeah, once he gets his job, because we can't guarantee he's going to find something here, so that's kind of why it's been a little bit of a low priority, because it's like, well, don't even know if I'll need the car kind of thing.
Well, we'll put you up in a situation where if that comes up, it'll be fine. Okay. Any other debts?
No, that's pretty much all of it.
That's it. Okay. So disgusting credit card debt, and then owing boyfriend, and then student loans, which are very common. So let's see here. Your minimum monthly payments for debt is $912. If we do the $400 to boyfriend. Now, he takes care of rent, and you said I take care of everything else. What's everything else?
So I pay for the groceries.
Okay.
I pay for the cell phone, which we talked earlier, like the Mint Mobile thing. So I do that.
What's the cell phone? That you take care of?
So I do the 6-month plan through Mint Mobile. So I pay like the $200 something, and then like one time, and then just wait for the 6 months and then do it again. I think it's like $230, and it's for both phones. So that's like $4 something.
Yeah. So $33 a month. Okay.
And then also pay for the internet, which is about $65, the power, which is about $90. And then let's see. The streaming services, I personally have Apple Music, which is $5.99. He does Amazon. He does like the Amazon.
Yeah,
Hulu.
Discovery and stuff.
Yeah, Discovery is like the $7 whatever it is. Like
cancel that. Yeah. That's not on the budget anymore. Apple Music.
It's just one of those, like, for me, it's like we get to listen to music and podcasts and stuff like at work. So it's just kind of one of those like it's just to
but
put
also
something
just
on.
like YouTube. But
I mean, yeah, I was using the podcast and then actually like to while I was working and then I
all right, I'll put it in there. $6. What else? Gas for the car? Do you pay for that?
Yeah.
How much?
Well, it's whoever puts it in.
How much do you put?
I fill up the tank, so I usually pay about like between 35 and 40. About like every week and a half, 2 weeks ish.
Okay, we'll call it 80 a month. We'll call it 90 a month.
Yeah. And
Okay. Anything else?
I want to say that's all of it.
Car insurance? What's your car insurance? Well,
he pays the car insurance because the car's like in his name and stuff, so he does all that.
No, yeah. Renter's insurance?
He does that because that's like part of like the car insurance. So he takes care of that. And then.
Does he? So you take care of all the groceries for both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting $400 a month for food, groceries for both of you.
Yeah, that's actually about a little bit less sometimes.
Toilet paper, all the extra stuff that you need for the household, giving you $100.
Okay.
Okay, so minimum monthly budget in order to survive, $1,696. And now, of course, $200 of that is extra that we're putting to the minimum monthly boyfriend payment. But that leaves you an extra $400 you should have on a monthly basis. $400. So this is what I need you to do because relationships are not 100% forever. You know, at least when you're married, got some legal things, but still, when you're dating, $400 a month. New York, 37 hours a week. I would love to see that extra because $400 a month is going to be slow. First of all, the budget I laid out of the debt, cell phone, interest, electric, Apple Music, gas, groceries, and toilet paper money. That's it. No money spent outside of that from you. He can do whatever he wants. He can pay for things. I don't care. That is what you spend. Nothing else. No, we're doing 200 for the boyfriend. So we're actually dropping this down from $1,700 a month to live on to $1,500 a month because we're doing the 200 instead of the 400. Meaning you have an extra $600. Now, for 2.5 months, I'm putting that $600 into a high yield savings account. Not with your bullshit savings account. I hate that place. Stupid. And you're doing that for a month and a half. Save up till you get $1,500. And then from there, how like stressed is the boyfriend about the money? Getting back to him.
It wasn't like all that stressed before, but like he's not like super pressed about it like right now, but he did say that he would like it sooner rather than later.
Would he rather you pay off the credit card first?
That is like his preferred, but I feel like since like he's been waiting since like August to try to also like get him as soon as possible too. Okay.
Then it might be worth a conversation. Okay, here's the plan. Met with Caleb Hammer on Financial Audit. Here's the plan. Here's the budget that I'm sticking to. I'm not spending money on bullshit that I could be given to you instead. But where the extra money is going, the extra $600 a month now is going to be paying off my credit card, and then we'll pay you off. And then see if he's okay with that. If he's not, then we can diverge the plan a little.
Okay.
We have about $4,000 essentially of the credit card debt. So after the 2.5 months of you get your little starter emergency fund, we have just about $4,000 because interest is going to accrue on the 37 that you have. Divide that by that lovely 600. It's going to take about 6.5 months to pay off. So we're now at 9 months total. 9 months total. So anything you can do to increase your income, by the way, work any side hustles. I don't care whether it be Uber Eats or driving Uber Eats or doing like Favor or anything like grocery delivery, whatever. Get a second job after work. Being a barista, I don't care. That will help you cut this down because now we're 9 months. We have the starter emergency fund and we've only paid off 1 of 3 debts. So this is already taking a long time. After that, you can then pay off the boyfriend. Minimum monthly payments have been made for a while there for 9 months and there's no interest accruing. So there's about $900 left. Well, obviously. That'll take just like 1.5 months, essentially. Or 10.5 months. Now, the student loans, this is where things get interesting. By then, they'll certainly be happening. Oh, yeah. Anything that's above 4%, pay off as soon as possible. I don't know how much that is. I think that's going to take an additional year on the situation. Minimum. Could take an additional 2 years. Then everything else were minimum monthly payments until they're paid off if they're 4% or less. As long as the extra money that we would be putting towards it, we're putting towards investing. If we're not putting towards investing, we're paying off the debt instead.
Okay.
We're not just putting towards bull. So it's a little bit of a struggle because student loans are the biggest portion. We don't know where the interest rates sit at. I think this is going to take about 3 years total because then you have to save up in an emergency fund, probably about $10,000 to $15,000 in case you have to get the car. Then you're going to go get a $7,000 to $10,000 car in cash if you have to do that. And then you're refilling that emergency fund. So I think this is actually like a 4 years minimum until you're allowed to spend money on fun. Because the income is quite minimal for the area, quite minimal for your situation. You're not even taking care of rent. If you had to take care of rent, would you have a $600 rent? I doubt it. You'd be in the hole. We wouldn't be able to make any progress. So if you can get a second job, bring an extra $500 a month. I mean, you're speeding this situation almost up by double. You're taking it from 4 years to 2 years, really. So we need to see what the student loans look like. But part of me is nervous with the credit cards of how they've operated. You're using them as an emergency fund. You haven't been able to keep money in your savings. I'm a little nervous. So we get that starter emergency fund, chop up your credit cards, and never use them again because you just cannot use them. You're not a credit card person. And that's fine, but you're not a credit card person. So pay them off, chop them up, basic emergency fund, pay off the boyfriend, then pay off the student loans, anything above 4% as quick as you can. Then save up $10,000 to $15,000 for an emergency fund. We'll call it 15 in case you have to get a $10,000 car, and at least you have something sitting there still. So that's what I think. I think it's going to take a while. Get a second job, but that's my diagnosis. That's my prescription. What do you think?
Honestly, I think it's very valid and definitely a lot better than the no plan that I was doing before. So definitely gonna try and find a second job for sure.
Do you budget?
Not in like a strict sense of like.
Okay, so you don't budget.
Yeah.
It's time to budget. You're going to use any budgeting app. I do not care. Budget. You're following that budget strictly. Nothing else outside of it matters unless it's a need. If you have to go get moles looked at again, that's a need. So you have to go to therapy, that's a need. Stuff like that. Okay. And are you going to be able to you spent all that money on bull. That was a lot. You overspent. Like the credit card debt went up. Like you were more in the red last month than you were in the black by far. So clearly we're going further and further in the hole. Is that able to be something you stop?
Yeah. Like,
the bullshit going out to eat, really?
Well, it's kind of like now I'm also seeing a therapist, and have like medication and stuff like that. So that's also kind of like, definitely going to be like something that, like we talk about and stuff. So that's going to stop.
Okay. If you're real about this, I should see that the last 6 months, if we meet in 6 months or when we meet in 6 months, I should see that that's all that's on the statement. There's nothing else unless it's an emergency need, that your starter emergency fund is filled up to that $1,500 and that you're starting to make progress on that credit card. We should see that. One thing that you might consider, talk to the boyfriend as well in that conversation saying, okay, I'm going to start paying this credit card off that I'm going to pay you off. Can I just pause paying you for now? That's an extra $200 that will go towards paying off the credit card even quicker. And then you can pay off his $1,800. It'll take around the same time anyway, but I'd rather attack the probably what's like 25-30% interest rate credit card. And then, that's another option. Something worth thinking about.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm seeing him tonight, so we can definitely talk about it and kind of see like which one he prefers and kind of go from there.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I don't think I have any, no.
For Sienna, my main worry is her cutting back on that spending. Can she actually do it? Can she actually budget and then start attacking these things? If she is, she's in a young position now where she can be in a great position later if she really tackles this and gets a second job and, gets it taken care of even quicker. For her Hammer financial score, spending within a budget 0 out of 10. Now, we were spending more money than we had with the credit card balance drastically increased. Debt, it's going to be a 3 out of 10. Not the worst debt we have. The debt to income's a bit of a struggle, but it's certainly not the worst debt we've had. Retirement, just getting started, so I will give her a 1 out of 10. Emergency fund, there's nothing 0 out of 10. Real estate, there's nothing 0 out of 10. So Hammer financial score so far at 25 years old, 1 out of 10. If you want a free $5, feel free to sign up for Acorns using the link in the description below. You get a free $5, I get a free $5, everyone wins. Don't forget to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Thanks.